Go live, hit the button. Okay. That should do it. That should do her. That should go ahead and do her. We should be live, everybody. We should be live. Go ahead and wait for everybody to go funnel into here, but welcome in, everybody. A little surprise stream here today. Got ourselves a supercell storm that's really starting to get organized, guys, right in front of us. Got ourselves a nice supercell storm here that has been materializing over the last 30 minutes. Initially, it looked like an outflow dominant supercell. Did not look all that overly impressive, but over the last 30 minutes, it's actually acquired a much better look. Been driving out here all the way from Omaha. Left around 2 o'clock, and we're just now getting on this supercell here just northwest of Broken Bow, Nebraska. We're right now east of Broken Bow, just east of Broken Bow. So there is our supercell storm there. You can see our location. Actually, real quick, got a great shot of the supercell. There it is right there. Beautiful structure on this thing. Got to get a little bit closer to it, but we're closing in. We're going to be right up on it here in just a little bit. Should get another nice shot here at the top of this hill. But yes, welcome everybody. Welcome to the stream. Great to see you guys all tuning in here. I see Linda. I see Cinnamon Roll. Hopefully we can see some cinnamon rolls on the storm. Sunlight, VHO, good to see you. Court's in here, Jen's in here. Got Mod Squad all funneling in here. Rain's in here. Great to see you guys. Yes, welcome in to the stream, everybody. So again, here real quick, I'm going to show you the supercell storm here now that we have a couple trees blocking our shot. That is the storm. And you can see there's our location just on the right side of the radar there. That blue circle there is our current location. This is the WeatherWise app. And then we got this supercell that is to the northwest of Broken Bow, Nebraska. It's been acquiring more of a supercell shape over the last couple of scans. It's definitely looking more and more like a nice supercell thunderstorm, less like a shelfie and more like a supercell. If we go back a little bit on radar, this thing had a bow echo appearance. It didn't even look like a supercell. It looked like a bow echo being pushed by a lot of outflow, but over the last 30 minutes, it's interacted with the better environment, and it has completely changed into this beautiful supercell thunderstorm. And as we get closer to it, we should get a better and better shot of the structure on this thing. It's clear that this thing is a gorgeous supercell. So we're closing in, guys. We're closing in. We're just east of Broken Bow, Nebraska, and we should be on this thing here shortly. Scoob, thank you for the 2 months of membership. Appreciate that, Scoob. Good to see you out and about. Hopefully a fruitful chase. Yeah, let's hope so. I think it will be. We got ourselves a nice supercell here, so I at least know we're going to get some beautiful storm structure. So at the minimum, this is going to be a gorgeous storm. But we'll have to see if this thing can acquire any tornado threat. What's up, Jaden? Good to see you in here. What radar do I use? I use WeatherWise. I was just showing you guys the good old WeatherWise app there. It's a fantastic app. The links are in the description. You guys can go in there and download. It's free, 100% free. And it's a fantastic app. That's what I've been using to track down these storms. If you guys notice, a lot of tree damage here. See this? This is Arcadia, Nebraska. This is from the supercell that came through just a couple of days ago. Our last storm chase has caused some pretty extensive tree damage across the region here. Actually, literally like 20 minutes ago, 30 minutes ago, I stopped on the side of the road, and lady and her son pulled up in a pickup truck and were talking to us, and they were telling us that they had a 100-mile-per-hour wind a couple days ago. So they said that one of the local weather stations recorded 109-mile-per-hour winds. So, and honestly, I would not doubt it. I mean, that Supercell was packing a punch. Had a crazy RFD associated with it, and it looks like got another couple things to shout out here. Samuel, welcome to Storm Society. Welcome in there, Samuel. Jen with 30 months of membership. Let's go, Jen. Let's go, Jen. Let me see what you said. Has it really been 30? I know. Time's flying out here. Then we got Bid Lid with 15 months of membership. Hello. Good to see you, Lid. And we've got, last but not least, here we got Chad with 4 months of membership. Let's go, Chad. Good to see you in here, man. Levi with 27 months of membership. Oh my gosh, Levi. I didn't realize you were all the way up to 27. Great to see you, man. Great to see the goats in here, Mr. Levi WX. One of the incredibly smart up-and-coming heroes of the weather community. I mean, Levi knows his stuff. He's probably smarter than I am. Probably walk laps around me when it comes to talking meteorology and understanding forecast soundings and all that kind of stuff. That guy's a genius. And we got Martha Berkey in here with 24 months. That's 2 years. Yes, good to see you back in here, Martha. But anyway, back to the chase here. Again, we're approaching the Supercell thunderstorm here that's getting close to Broken Bow. This one's going to go probably just a little bit to the west. It's going to be more the west side of Broken Bow. You know, for those of you that may be watching, tuning in from the Broken Bow area, I mean, you guys should have a fantastic shot of the Supercell as it's coming close to town. If you look at radar here, and if I pull you guys over, you can see that we've got a pretty broad mesocyclone. You got a lot of red and greens. The red and green there, those are winds heading in 2 different directions. So green would be heading toward the radar, red would be heading away from the radar. So that would be your mesocyclone to the northwest of Broken Bow. That is a huge meso. And then that is resulting in this big old supercell thunderstorm that we're seeing here all the way from the east. So we'll see what she does. Honestly, was not sure if we would even really have a whole lot to chase today. We came out here just in case we got ourselves a nice storm to develop, but looks like we actually ended up getting ourselves a nice supercell here. Yeah, we still probably got a few good chases in the tank, Carly. I wouldn't be shocked if tomorrow ends up being another day that we got to get out here and chase. There's a nice zoomed in shot of the supercell here for you guys. But tomorrow could be another chase day. Potentially all the way out in Illinois, maybe eastern Iowa, out by Davenport. It's kind of the area that I'm watching. And then there also is a sneaky play that would be back out here in Nebraska. Well, that one looks like a little bit more uncertain. I'm not sure we're actually going to get storm initiation. So if today I was questioning if we can get storms, tomorrow is definitely an even bigger question mark as to whether we can get any storms out there. But yeah, Strawberry Moth, thank you for the super chat. Yes, let's go. Let's go. Good to see you back in here. Yes, let's do this. Looks like we might have some flanking towers down here to the south. See this right here? That could work to be a little bit of a, maybe some nudgers, some mergers for the storm, or you never know, that could end up turning into maybe a new supercell south of the main one here. So we'll have to see what happens, but we're closing in on this thing, guys. Like I said, we should be on it in literally like 20 minutes. I mean, we're not super far away from Broken Bow, and we're got a road that pretty much takes us straight toward it. It's a nice shot down the road. Got some funky structure on this thing, Chad. I mean, look at the different like layers that you have going here. That is a bizarre looking storm. There's like 3 shelves. Like a multi-shelf supercell. Bring Court. I was trying to bring Court and Brent on a chase. Court and Coffee out on a chase, but unfortunately it just ended up not coming to fruition for whatever reason. So, I mean, we just weren't able to find anything to chase because they came out for a couple days. The plan was to go chasing with them if we could find anything good, but fortunately we couldn't find anything all that good. But I still want to take them out on a chase. We got to do a good old Mod Squad chase. Yeah, I still see new people popping in here. Appreciate you guys all for funneling in. Be sure to drop a like. Do you like blueberry Pop-Tarts? Not a big Pop-Tart guy, if I'm going to be honest. They're not bad, but I'm not a huge Pop-Tart guy. I used to be as a kid, but not really anymore. Good old Tri-Shelf, yeah. Yeah, there's a good old Tri-Shelf here. Good to see you in here, Gabby. But yes, again, appreciate everybody for tuning in here. We're getting close to this thing. Once we get a better vantage point, I'll probably just pull off and stop so we can just get a nice look at the structure. Go over here and look at our velocities. You can see there's our mezzo, again, just northwest of Broken Bow. And then if I move out, zoom out here ever so slightly, you can see our location. We're blasting west on Nebraska 70 here, almost to Westerville. And then once we get to Broken Bow, we should be in perfect position to watch this supercell. Almost got a bit of like a, maybe like a little bit of a scud, I wouldn't call it a wall cloud, but got some scud lowerings underneath there. We'll see what you can do, guys. We'll see what you can do. The environment that this storm is moving into should be getting better with time. That was one of my big concerns with this thing firing all the way up by Valentine. This storm actually fired, believe it or not, just after 2 o'clock. And my fear was when this thing fired, hey, good to see you, Donna. The fear was when this thing fired that it was not going to be able to take advantage of the better environment later on. It was probably going to fire in the mixed environment, end up creating too many cold pools and turn into a more outflow dominant storm. And it's still very much struggling with that. If you do go and look at radar, there's a boundary that's shot pretty far out from this storm, but then it wraps back in just northwest of Broken Bow. And for a time there, it was trying to wrap up. Right now, it looks like it's a little bit more disorganized, but we'll have to be patient and see if there's a shot that this thing can reel the boundary back in and become a more prolific supercell. Yeah, it's definitely very messy there, Beans. You got that right. Good to see you, Jess. And Diana's in here. Good to see you, Diana. Omaha might get some rain tonight, but I mean, I honestly, it's kind of hard to say. I wouldn't rule out the 4 a.m. get woken up by random rogue thunderstorm coming through, which happened, it seemed like, every single day last week. But aside from that, I'm not really expecting a whole lot in the Omaha area tonight. Hopefully for our sake, not a whole lot in the Omaha area. I prefer to get a nice night's sleep just in case I do gotta head out to Illinois tomorrow. Yeah, I'm keeping a close eye on Illinois. So probably hedge it. There's 2 targets. There's Nebraska and Illinois. I think Illinois definitely looks like the better play at the moment. You got me on the phone and Ryan on the TV. Okay, you got us double boxed. Yeah, I forget. Yeah, Ryan is live. That's right. I kind of forgot that Ryan's streaming right now. They got the there's like a strong tornado threat on the East Coast out there in good old New Jersey. So it's possible that Stimpy might be getting out there and going on a chase. She might be firing up the old, maybe she could fire up a stream and we could throw it over to her if she gets out there and starts chasing. Let's see, Ob Step, welcome to Storm Society. Appreciate that, man. Yes, lots of people funneling in here. We're almost up to 1,000 people watching. By the way, where's everybody tuning in from? Let's see it. Where's everybody tuning in from here in the chat? Let's see where everybody is watching from. We're currently just to the east of Broken Bow, Nebraska right now. That's our current location. While you guys put all that in the chat, it's time for a little hydration break here. Always got to remember to stay hydrated. Hydration is key. But if I zoom out, you can see we're still a little bit far away from this thing, so we're going to keep the hammer down. Oh my gosh, there they all are. I've got Mexico, Colorado, South Central Ohio, Fremont, so we got some locals in here. Earth, Candace, I appreciate that. I figured you'd probably be tuning in from Earth. Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Your house. Okay. Some Arizonans in here. I got an Arizonan behind me right now. He's following me. I got Mr. Garrett Thompson directly behind me in the Storm Runner. Shoot. Let's just drop the phone there. Almost fumbled it. Canada, checking in here. Liverpool. We got Pittsburgh, Missouri, Omaha, Lincoln, Nebraska. Got a lot of Nebraskans here. It's always good to see all the Nebraskans here in the chat. All right. So it looks like we got to take this about a mile up, and then we shoot back west again. Who just sent the gift of membership there? Taylor, thank you for the gift of membership there. Who got it? And I think somebody just got timed out. Nick just got timed out for 10 seconds. I don't know what you did, Nick, but you did something. Looks like Marianne got the gift of membership. So actually, Marianne there's got a gold tornado, so lucky for you, you got another month of membership there, free of charge. Thanks to Taylor.
Go away, guys. Disfiguring my storm.
I see several Brazilians in here too, so we got
Honestly,
the full...
it might get itself figured out back by Arnold. There's a little leg right there.
We got the entire globe tuning in here.
Trying to pull in that boundary.
Well, visually too, a minute ago.
I'll go ahead and hop back in on the radio. I had to turn the radio off for a little bit while we were
back there towards Arnold.
getting the stream all set up, but go ahead and hop back on with them. We got Redman out here, and we also got Garrett behind us, so. Okay, just popping back on here. Sorry, guys, I had to get my stream all set up and situated.
Well, it's about time. We have no idea what to do without you.
Shoot, well, I don't know what to do either, so I guess we're screwed.
Are we supposed to look towards the storm or the other way, away from it?
Maybe if we all like start facing away from the storm for a while, maybe it'll start to look a little bit better. But we can't look at the storm. I feel like the more we look at it, the worse it looks.
Nah, I can agree with that.
I'm watching, there's some towers south. I know, Garrett, I bet you've been probably looking at those too. That I've been keeping an eye on. wonder if maybe one of those could get going.
Yeah, I've been noticing those down there. I've been looking at radar, and I just kind of been just like, maybe maybe that outflow will hit this, and it'll give it a little charge to ignite, and then maybe it'll latch itself to it. Are you sure we're gonna beat it at the Broken Bow before the storm does?
Probably not, but I'm not really too concerned about it. It's not very intimidating right now.
Yeah, it's certainly not very intimidating. I'm only 3.5 miles from Broken Bow, and it is precipitating on me some now.
I mean, we're like 10 miles from Broken Bow, so we'll be good. But yeah, I guess my fear is those towers are probably in a pretty good environment down there to the south, but this thing, if the outflow surges too hard, it's not gonna matter.
And are you referencing this stuff down way to the west, like south and west? I see those back there.
Yeah, they probably are a little bit. It's kind of hard to tell. From my angle, it just looks like it's straight south, but it might be to the west too.
Copy.
Come here to Brazil. There's a tornado risk. I do want to go down there and chase sometime. Brazil's been having a ton of tornadoes this year. For those of you that don't know, Brazil's been on fire down there. They've had a couple very intense tornadoes. In fact, one of them was just rated F4. There's a crazy video of a tornado just tearing through a rural portion of like south central Brazil. And that thing was clearly a violent tornado. I mean, I don't doubt the rating one bit. Where is he at tonight? We're in central Nebraska, Broken Bow. Almost to Broken Bow, Nebraska. I've chased many supercell storms up in this neck of the woods. We got 999 viewers. We're almost to 1,000. So appreciate each and every one of you guys for tuning in. About to cross the big 1,000 mark there. But yes, I was actually working on earlier today.
There was a chaser pulled over by a trooper.
Oh, that's not good. Probably got him on a flock camera. Oh man, but yeah, earlier today I was working on the Enderlin video. I've been kind of stuck on the intro for the video. It's like all there. The entire Enderlin video was made. It's just the first 2 minutes that I'm struggling with making just right. You know, the opening 2 minutes of the video, which are arguably the most important, because you know, if you can't hook people in the first 2 minutes of your video is just not gonna, nobody's gonna watch it, you know? Like, it's very important to make those first 2 minutes engaging, and you gotta have a very good hook within the first few seconds of the video, otherwise people are just gonna click off and go watch something else. So I've been struggling with it. I'll just say that. I've been struggling with it, but we're getting close. We're getting close. Once I get that short up, the entire video is pretty much done, aside from the final animations that I'm working on for the last part of the video. That's it. The animations are pretty much made for the whole video. It's just the beginning intro, getting that done, and then the rising action, you know, or you could almost call it like the extended intro. That first 2 minutes, it's tricky, but I've been working on it. I've been trying to get her done. But once she's done, I think you guys are gonna be in for a pretty insane video. You know, it's definitely gonna be the craziest video that I've posted this year. So, you know, I'd probably put it might be crazier than the wall fleet Dickens video, which, by the way, that just crossed 9 million views, which is just nuts. Just crazy that 9 million people have seen that video. Already. It hasn't even been out a year. It's going to reach 10 million within a year. That's pretty good. Uh-oh. Hang on, I got my focuses. Hang on, guys. Focus is chocked. There we go. There we go. Also, our service is chocked. Our service is somehow chocked here. Why is it chocked? There we go. Let's make sure we're on the right thing there. There we go. Should be good. Should be good. Yeah, but it's just insane, you know, just how many people watch some of those YouTube videos that we put out. And, you know, again, I put so much work into the Enderlin video that hopefully you guys enjoy it. I really hope you guys enjoy the video there. So there's our towers to the south. Keeping a very close eye on those right there. If those can take off, we may have to actually jump ship after whatever develops over there. So we're keeping a very close eye on those towers off on the south side. And then we got our storm right here that we're approaching from the east. Looks like that outflow is really starting to shunt to the south. Getting kind of close to the precip core here. Yeah? You're gonna watch it 10 million times? Okay. Charlie, that would take a long time. That would be the rest, that would be probably watching the video for the entire rest of your life and then some. Abigail, thank you for the super chat. Hey, Freddy. Procedure went very well today. Thank you for the prayers. Chilling out with a kitty watching one of my favorite chasers. Be safe. That's great to hear, Abigail. I'm glad your procedure went well, and hopefully you're recovering quickly there. So that's great news. Thank you for the update there, Abigail. That's right. That was the last. I think you said that on the last chase we had, right? Yeah. Anytime you go into the doctor, it's always a scary thing. You just never know what might happen. Looks like we're coming up the Broken Bow here. Almost at town. Yeah, there is a chance of a tornado. There is a chance of a tornado right now. Just with this particular storm, I don't think it's very high. I think it's very, very low with this storm here that we're approaching. It's definitely appears that outflow is prevailing. But I think our best odds would be with something to the south, if that could go. If those towers to the southwest could somehow pop, that would be our greatest opportunity of getting anything tornadic today. Does the Storm Society have a theme song? I don't think we do. Shoot. What would be our theme song? Yeah, maybe you guys can come up with a good answer there. All right, so we got to get our way over to that Nebraska 21 that we drop south there. That's going to be our road. Hey, Chad, thank you for the memberships, man. As always, very much appreciate you, Mr. Chad. I have chased so many supercells through Broken Bow, Nebraska. It's insane. There was actually one time, guys, that my dad and I were chasing out in the Sandhills. We were out by Thedford, and then we were headed back home. It was late at night, and this is back when my dad had his old Chevy Silverado pickup truck, and truck ended up breaking down on us in the middle of nowhere out here in Nebraska. It was like 4 a.m. because we were chasing at night. It was like a 1 a.m. tornado that we saw in the Sandhills. So we ended up limping the truck here to Broken Bow, which is kind of ironic. And then we ended up having to stay the night out here, and the truck had to stay here. I can't remember exactly what happened to it. But it was a Chevy Silverado, and just, yeah, there were big problems. So we ended up having to park it at the hotel, and then in the morning had a tow truck show up and take it, and then I believe my mom had to come out and pick us up. We were stranded out here. Yep, we're back. We are indeed back. I wish we had a better storm for you guys to be back on, but we'll see. We'll still give it some time here. She may be able to perk up here in a little bit. I'll probably give it. People hiding out in the Jeep there. They don't have a cover for their Jeep. They're hiding underneath the awning. Okay, here's our Nebraska 21. But yeah, we'll give it a little bit, probably give it like another hour if things don't perk up, if we don't end up going, okay, how slow are we gonna make this corner? Oh my gosh. It might be the slowest turn I've ever seen anybody make. Probably an elderly person.
Broken Bow is not nearly as big of a town as I thought. I don't think I've been through there.
We'll give them a pass.
I surely had, but
playtime. Welcome to the Storm Society.
But it took a minute to get through there.
Yeah, when you go like east to west through Broken Bow, it's kind of like stretched out along that highway too. So it takes a little bit longer to go through there. But I was just telling chat, like, the amount of times that I've driven through Broken Bow chasing storms is just absurd. I've probably chased supercells through there. You know, maybe this is an over-exaggeration. It doesn't feel like it. I've probably chased supercells through there at least 20 times.
And you have the most experience, or been through there the most of any of us. I've been through there quite a few, but not... I haven't been around chasing as long as that to have that many under my belt.
This is where the great Broken Bow tornado of 2024 happened, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it was. There's that, or just a little bit to the west. I can't remember, or the east. I can't remember exactly, but yeah.
Yeah, I didn't get to see the tornado because I was buried deep inside the core. I was doing a hook slice through like a 75 DBZ core, scared for my life because I thought I was going to probably lose like every single window on the car. Somehow didn't lose any glass. And then I popped out and I was like in the mezzo, but right before I popped out, apparently there was like a brief condensed tornado on the northwest side of town.
Yeah, I didn't even see it. I was trying to stay in front of it. I didn't stay in town long enough to see it. I don't want to get caught in that thing.
Oh no, Chad.
So I booked it out.
Oh, it's not a very...
South Dakota storm's definitely fired.
That's not a very good look. I'm supposed to talk the storm up so you guys don't leave, but
They have definitely fired. Just
that's not a very good look. Our storm's like
right off the bat, it kind of looks
breaking into pieces. It's like dissolving right in front of us. Again, I think an early shot is if any of these updrafts to the south can go. They actually got one further down there too. There's one. That one might be far enough south that where it might not even get bothered by the outflow.
There is a little one lane section, by the way. You can see clearly through it, so if there's nobody on the other side of it, I guess you could just run the red light.
Shoot, that's illegal.
Oh, good point. I can't tell you how many times I've done that, though. I've been out chasing. You can just, it's one of those short little areas. You can see everything for ever on the other side. It's like, oh, there's no point sitting here.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's just, especially the ones that are super short. There's some up in like South Dakota that I've come across that literally are like 2 minutes long, and they're like 10-foot long construction zones. And yeah, they're just like stop signs.
Yeah, those are, I've seen those. Yeah. There's some of them I think they make excessively long just so that you can't see the other side, so you won't do that.
Yep, I've come across those before. I mean, my favorite is when like you've got like a supercell storm that's bearing down on you with giant hail and you come across one of those and you can't quite see far enough, so you can't go, but you're just like, like shoot, like what do I do? What do I do?
I didn't get any of that.
Yeah, I think my service is shot.
Or that.
Hello? Apparently my radio has left the chat. But yeah, if you guys are following along on the WeatherWise app, you can see exactly where we're at in relation to the supercell west of Broken Bow.
Jacob WX, Colorado.
We're right now like just to the southeast of it.
Maybe.
Yeah, I think that's McMillan, right?
Yeah, I bet you're right. Yeah, pretty sure you're right.
Is it a Subaru Crosstrek?
Yeah.
That would be the McMillan.
Yeah.
I'd figure there'd probably be a few more chasers out here today after what happened in Nebraska 2 days ago.
Yeah, good point. I didn't even think about that, but yeah, you're right. That's the only downside is when the storm does do pretty good, then everybody's like, oh, better go.
Oh, well, I really think our only shot here is going to be if one of these towers to the south can somehow initiate. It looks like the one close to this boundary is definitely trying to pop. I'm just afraid that the outflow from this thing is just going to undercut it all. Oh my gosh, I just realized how far back they put the stoplight here.
Yeah, I know. I rolled back to it, and it did change fairly quick. Jacob was up there ways, and I got it behind him. I was like, I'm going to roll back to that line, and then it turned green fairly quick after that.
Yeah, I mean, it's like a quarter mile up the road from the freaking cones. Like, I actually haven't seen this before.
It's pretty bad. But you get what I'm saying, like roads like that when you can see to the other side, it's like, okay.
Hey, Stimpy's in here. Stimpy, you should be chasing.
On 80.
You should be chasing. You got to get out there.
So maybe
the Jersey coast or down there in Delaware.
maybe that can develop, turn right, and maybe not get as undercut by this.
Yeah, I see that too. There's that one that popped on radar that's already well behind the that outflow too.
Here, I'll show you guys what we got going on here. Here's the loop. Oh, we're stopped here at the light. Look at that outflow boundary that's being pushed out by this storm. That's our problem. That's why our current storm is not doing very well. And it's effectively just dying. It's on its way out. But when you got that new tower going up to the southwest, if that thing can get robust enough, it may be able to stay ahead of the outflow. And if that happens, we may be able to have a sustained supercell south of this one. The environment down there is actually fairly favorable for supercells, maybe even a tornado. It's just if your storm has an outflow boundary shunted 10 miles out in front of it, you could have the best environment in the history of environments. Your storm's not going to do anything. So that's our problem right now. Essentially, our storm's fired. Here's the problem, guys. Our storm fired way too early. It fired up by Valentine, Nebraska at about 2 o'clock. And the reason that's an issue is because our environment was not prepped when it fired. At 2 o'clock, we had a very mixed environment up by Valentine, probably 30, maybe even greater temperature to dew point spreads. And when you have storms of fire in 30-degree spreads like that, they have a tendency to create cold pools and be outflow dominant. And even though our environment now has gotten a lot better, this storm acquired too many cold pools before it was able to move into the better environment. So at this point, the storm is just rejecting that nice, instability, warm, moist air that we have down here. Let's see if I get around this guy here. A little bit slow. But anyway, like I said, it's essentially just rejecting the environment that is in place here. So, what was that?
I said it looks like I would be good in front of you.
Yeah, after this truck, I guess you should be clear. It looks like you got around him.
Yeah, this Gothenburg one doesn't look good. It's from here. Everything just kind of looks soft on the tops and has no base, no bottom.
Yeah, I think this is going to be our only shot. If this tower doesn't go, it's going to be wraps.
Yeah.
We're staying in the game, guys.
That we are.
I actually have a good song for that.
Yeah. Stay alive. Stay alive. Ooh, 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 stay alive.
Oh, well, that yes, but my grandfather sang I have a song of his that's called "We're Still in the Game."
Right, man, that was beautiful.
Yes, it was. You're gonna get me copyright strikes.
It's just like the original. Thank you.
Yeah, it could be Jess. It may be on the shorter side, but that's okay. At least we gave it a shot. At least we came out here and have given it a shot, so. And for what it's worth, I mean, for it being a chalk storm, at least it's a pretty chalk storm. I guess we'll take it.
Are you seeing the base of that Gothenburg cell?
I mean, if I'm looking at the right one, it has no base. Like, it's just a, there's nothing there.
Copy that. You know, I can't see behind this hill, but the tower that's back there looks pretty solid from back here.
Yeah, I was looking under only a certain portion of it, though, so I'll have to get a better vantage point to confirm what's going on under there. But I'm not too far at this point ahead of you guys anyway.
Okay.
It's not. I don't know. From what I've seen, it's
the worst looking
really
thing that I've seen.
But then again, it's still a little bit of ways off. So, and now I have a hill between me and it.
I'll tell you what, with it being behind all these hills, it looks pretty impressive.
Well, we're gonna hold on to hope.
You know, I don't know if I want to see the bottom side of it, because as soon as I get on top of one of these hills, I might see the non-existent base. But when you're looking at the top part of it, you just see the nice, robust mushroom cloud going up. It's like, hey, this thing looks pretty good.
But you're still gonna have hope.
Oh, I have so much hope right now.
I just got a view of the base for a minute, or half a second, I should do. It's there. There's a base there. It's elevated back there a ways, but and it's a ways off. But there's a base underneath it.
What do I need to do to inject some hopium in you?
Shoot, I think you need to give it a stuffed bell pepper.
Oh, is that so?
I'll perk it right up. Hey, Sarah, give us a super chat. PCS, particularly chalked situation. Yes. Oh yeah, now I got your package in here, so. Yeah, we might be able to open that up here at some point, especially since the day may be just chalked. It might just be, did I bring any of the other packages in here? I know I meant to grab them.
I just found corn.
I don't think I did. I meant to grab the other packages, but I think that thought went out of my mind when I walked out the door. But if this outflow can chill, I mean, that's going to be the big thing. If this outflow can chill, we might still be in store for something fun here. That's a nice updraft. Good to see you, Marcus. Give it an ice cream stuffed donut. What? They make those? How does that even work? Wouldn't the ice cream melt? Yeah, I'm solo today. Just me and you guys. Just you, me, and the open road. And Gary. And Red. But they're not in the car with me. Can you pause the tornado warning? Yeah, sure. There's not much of a tornado warning right now, but we'll pause it. Coffee, what are you talking about in the chat? What did I just read? Oh my gosh, how many spammers do we have in the chat here today? Jiminy. Guys gotta give the mods a break. Oh, come on, Storm, you can do it. You can do it. Maybe. You actually got another tower down. I don't mind the way that one looks to the south, so. Just need one of these to go. Hey, on radar, this thing is definitely intensifying. Hang on 1 second here. Hang on 1 second here. This thing is actually starting to intensify, so. Ladies and gentlemen, hold your horses. This thing might be trying to perk up here.
Or did here? I don't know. I'm too old. I can't count now.
All right, what is this? 21? No, 40. Highway 40.
Oh, Dawson County. Wait, we got a Dawson County back home. That's 77 because I was born in 87.
Okay. Just watched the most recent episode of In the Eye of the Storm. The St. Louis tornado going through the city was insane. Can't believe they didn't have the sirens working. Yeah, that's pretty wild. I know that a lot of people say that tornado sirens are a dated method of warning people, which, I mean, that's valid. They're definitely dated, but they still definitely serve their purpose, and I think they're more useful than not. So the fact that they didn't even have sirens going for a majority of that tornado is just insane. That tornado formed very quick, too. I remember watching it on radar. It went from, like, literally nothing to be worried about to a strong tornado in just a couple of minutes. It latched that warm front, and as soon as it did that, it just drilled straight down to the surface. It wasted no time. So, unfortunately, that just did not give anybody a whole lot of time to act. I'm just trying to give you guys a nice look here at the tower that we're approaching. Yeah, it's funny enough, the mom and son that pulled up earlier today, that they're like, I've seen you on In the Eye of the Chasers. Like, the amount of time that I've heard people say that, and they're like, I've seen you on Discovery or HBO or whatever it is. It's actually kind of scary. It's pretty insane. So there must be a lot of people watching the show, because everywhere I go, there's people that recognize us. So it's pretty cool. But right now, my game plan is just going to be get down to Lexington, and then that should put us in prime position to intercept any of these storms. I still got the one back behind us, which, you know, like, it actually perked up a little bit. It got a little bit stronger on this latest couple scans here. But if this storm down here can't take a right turn, that outflow is just it's gonna smoke it, essentially. So storms definitely do not like outflow. You're a celebrity now? I guess so. Yeah. They put me on the famous birthdays website. I honestly, I didn't even know that thing existed, but until they sent me an email and they're like, hey, we're putting you on the famous birthday website. You know, I'm like, oh, shoot, okay. Does that mean that we've made it? I was like the number 8 ranked Freddy on there. Or something. It was somewhere around there. There's definitely some Freddys that are a lot more well known than I am. There's like Freddie Mercury, you know, and Freddy from. Do you guys remember old Fred? YouTube Fred? Well, guess what? He grew up in Columbus, Nebraska, which is like 15 miles away from my parents' place, which is where I used to live. So that's always been interesting to me. But he's pretty far up there on the list. Got your husband interested in storm chasing? There you go. Shoot, maybe you guys have to get out there and start doing it. Or doing some chasing. Freddie Flintstone. I don't think Freddie Flintstone was on there. Freddy Fazbear, Freddy Krueger. No, I was out. Wasn't talking about Fred Flintstone. Dawson County. Wow, it is absolutely gorgeous out here. People say that Nebraska is boring, and they may not be wrong in some ways, but the sandhills are incredible. I love coming out here and chasing. There's just something about these wide open rolling hills, the beautiful lush green grass, you know, it's very pretty. But I also think a lot of people that think Nebraska's boring drive Interstate 80 from Omaha all the way to Colorado. So if you just stick to the interstate, it does look pretty boring.
I thought I had been abandoned.
Well, the storm behind us, believe it or not, is looking slightly better somehow.
I wondered if that would happen eventually. It always seems to.
I mean, just looking at the structure appearance, it has gotten better.
I may just stop up here for a second and just take a look back. I can't really see behind me. I don't have eyes in the back of my head. Oh my gosh, this Mamadas here is gorgeous.
But yeah,
look at this.
It is gorgeous down here.
Wow. That's an incredible display right there.
This is where they need to get one of those structures that we had the other night down here with the land, but this type of landscape.
Man, that'd be perfect. Yeah, I'm pulling over too right here to get some water. Can't read. Cheers.
I'm gonna try to find the next good spot where we can pull off, guys. And I want to take you guys all out of the car so we can look around and see what this thing looks like. Our base is right there. That base actually doesn't look too
stream
bad.
had that, legitimately had 931 million views. Could you just retire?
Wait, say what now?
Yeah, the Bee Gees music video, the Staying Alive, when I looked it up and clicked on it, has 931 million views.
Dude, yeah, the 931 million views would make you a lot of money. You know what I've always wanted to do is be the creator of one of those like fireplace crackling 10-hour videos, or you know what I'm talking about, the kind of video that you put on during Christmas, you throw up on the TV, or Thanksgiving. Those videos have like 100, 200 million views. They're like 10 hours long. They're filled with ads. And the people that made those videos have probably made somewhere, like just from one of those videos with like 100 to 200 million views, probably made anywhere from like 500 to over $1 million from one video. It's just absurd.
That is absurd.
Like, imagine just making a fireplace video, and then that's it. You just retire. Like that's all you needed to do is just make a video about a fireplace crackling and just call it a day.
You know, at this point, I'm sure it's kind of competitive business doing that, but I still wonder if it's worth doing one anyway. So throwing it out there.
Shoot, yeah. I mean, there's probably a lot of people that are out there trying to make the 100, 200 million view crackling firewood video, just because if you do one of those, like, yeah, your life's pretty much on easy mode at that point. So, unfortunately, we didn't have the foresight to do that back in the day when those videos were first popping up on YouTube. And hey, looks like our storm just behind us just got severe warning. Katie, welcome to Storm Society.
I haven't quite looked, but we can definitely start to see the base of this little guy up here.
Yeah, it doesn't look bad. The outflow's about ready to show up, so we'll see what happens once that hits. But yeah, I mean, the base doesn't look half bad. I would say the towers to the southwest look, if you look at radar, you got a nice cluster there, and you got some bolts starting to pop. So, you know, I would maybe favor that actually over the one that is just off to our west.
Yeah, I've been sitting here trying to kind of figure that out. Turn around and go back to our storm, go to the one we've been watching, or the one south of that.
There it is, guys. There's our severe warning.
I kind of like the clustering and everything down there.
I kind of like that farthest south one, though. It's got a decent look. You got a few towers going up all around it. If they can congeal, I could see that turning into a more robust storm.
Is also going to have a little bit more.
But we got 3 options, so pick your poison. What would you guys pick? Would you pick the severe warning storm? We'll say that's 1. We'll say the middle one's 2. The bottom one's 3. So which one would you guys pick? 1, 2, or 3? 1, 2, or 3, chat. What's it going to be? I think I spotted a wild red man here, so. There he is.
There I am. I haven't opened this yet. Anybody want
What
a
you got?
pistachio?
Oh shoot, I love
These are
pistachios.
Fresh from Arizona too, so.
From this guy's state right
Yeah,
here. He's
yeah.
gonna probably be happy to hear that.
Yeah, you'll be proud of me. How's it going, guys?
Yes, everybody say what's up. It's Mr. Brandon Montgomery here. He's got the police interceptor.
Yes,
Just like,
It was sparkly clean too. I shined it all up this morning, and now look at it. It's all dirty.
I kind of like the blue color. That's a very neat color you
I
got.
like that blue. I like his red too. When I saw that, I was like, man, I kind of like that. I don't know what you call that though. It's like a.
I think
burgundy.
maroon or
It's
burgundy.
definitely more of a burgundy. Pistachios.
Oh, here we. Oh my gosh, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that actually
I don't want to take too many of
so
these.
that doesn't
These are
look too terrible. But
Yeah.
right here, guys.
oh my
These are.
home. Thank you.
I knew he was gonna say that. Here you go, Chad. You want a pistachio?
By Curtis.
It's right
See
there.
that? That's the Curtis stuff.
Yeah, I like the southern cells. Those are my favorite.
However, this boundary doesn't look like it's flying.
It's slowing down.
Slowed down a lot.
It slowed down a little bit, so maybe something funky can happen.
Where's my dad at? He's got to be around here somewhere, right?
Your dad is way that way.
There, you just park. You off the road? Oh yeah, no, you're off the road.
He's
You're kind of.
I know at one point he turned around and kind of drove into the storm, I think.
Oh,
Check
dang.
it out, yeah.
Just out of like anger,
Probably. That's when it was in its land cane status, so he's probably wanting to check it out.
or. I mean, it probably looked a lot better when he was on it, or actually, I guess when you were on it. True.
I mean, it looked cool, and
He's
the shelf was nice.
He's in Ainsley.
He's in Ainsley. Wait, is he back off to the northwest?
He's no, he's behind the storms. He's east.
Okay, he's back up there. I was hoping to see him.
So I don't know why he went. Maybe
Wow.
he's going down and around this way.
We just need to find a nice, beautiful windmill up on the hill. Oh yeah, actually, no shot. Oh, if I could just go back to Dodge City, Kansas and see the crepuscular rays that happened.
I thought you were going to say 2016.
Well, 2016, that's when they happened. That was probably the coolest display of crepuscular rays I've ever seen. It was after the tornadoes.
Really?
The best sunset of my life.
Really?
Full double rainbow, sunset on the Mamadas clouds, lightning with crepuscular rays coming out of it.
Man.
It was insane. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it may be.
time, it could happen.
There's time, you know. Yeah, I guess the towers look a little bit better now, so.
I always try to tell people the best sunsets are after a storm.
Yeah.
I completely agree. I think some of my favorite sunsets have literally just been at home. We've had so many amazing sunsets with storms going over, and then it's just gold.
You're in a good
Get that
spot
nice
for
golden
at home,
color.
too.
It's awesome. Seen a lot of rainbows out out of my parents' place. Garrett, should we take fiber?
Yes, we should.
We
Okay,
have fiber.
that's right actually. So
I got the unsalted ones too. I wanted to be more healthy and natural.
there you go.
The salt kind of takes away from
See that, guys? Take fiber immediately.
I really don't mind the way that this is looking, actually. I don't know what the base looks like, but just the tower itself has kind of gotten more vertical and actually trying to get this now a nice anvil shear.
Yeah, I feel like whenever it goes behind the hill, I start to like it more. So,
Yeah.
and then whenever I get on top of the hill, I don't like it as much.
But maybe
So,
the boundary in this can latch. I don't quite know what the odds of that are.
I mean, it slowed down enough to make me wonder.
let's see what it looks like,
But
right?
the Curtis flips are very robust.
See what she looks like. So, looks like our
Those down there are over.
the storm to the northwest is actually looking
They're way
a
down
little
there.
bit better.
Those
It's
things
getting a
are
better look on radar. It still has that outflow that is pushed way out ahead of it, but
46,000 feet.
It's still the biggest, baddest storm here in the neighborhood. The cell to the southwest that Garrett was just talking about out by Curtis actually saw some incredible tornadoes right here by Farnham, Nebraska. So, hey, maybe we should start headed down there. Oh, there's, you guys recognize that town name right there? You guys remember this town? Or actually, better yet, you guys remember, it's gonna pop up, there we go. You guys remember this place? That was a very nice, very good time last year. But yeah, keeping an eye on this guy right here. Right now, I'm not seeing a whole lot in terms of like any like mid-level rotation, but if we look at the Hastings radar, I might have a better shot of what the mid-levels are doing here. I got some pretty good lightning down there. I may have to do a quick code yellow chat. May have to do a very, very quick code yellow here in a second. Hang on just 1 second. I'll be back. I know. Shoot, guys. Guess Garrett had the same idea.
Yeah, you got better lapse rates down there.
I would say, like, the best bet's that southern one.
Yeah, you have some elongation in that.
Yeah.
See, that's outflow now.
That's actually pretty.
Yeah.
That's, look at the rays coming. That's actually really cool. They're poking through that little hole there.
What's poking through?
The rays, Garrett, the rays, right there. So yeah, see that?
Sure.
What?
The old ray in the hole.
The old ray hole. There's our storm to the north. So that's really wild. Some cool optics going on here, and you can see there's your shelf cloud back off to the north. That's with the severe storm.
Oh my goodness. If that storm can last, if that storm can actually go and last and be robust, you're gonna get your SRH and your lower levels goes up a lot.
Yeah.
And your 0 to 3.
Let me see that hodograph. Oh my gosh. Whoa, wait a second.
That's down here.
Dude,
That's in Cambridge. In
come
2 hours.
on, dude. I mean, it's pretty close to,
Yeah, look at your.
Old Dickens. It's not far off.
You're talking about we didn't have much curvature in the low levels.
That's a beautiful curve right there.
I love it.
What?
Damn it!
What?
Why do you say it like that?
No, that's what we like to see. So
And a nice bowl.
Whoa! Now Now this
There we
is
go.
awesome.
That is actually
It
really
looks pretty
cool. It's so weird, like how the rays of sun are like somehow going through the cracks in the storm. I've actually, I don't know if I've ever really quite seen that before.
That's strange.
Yeah. You see something new. Low key, is this just turning into like a mothership back behind us?
That's what this has got to be.
Well, maybe we should find a vantage point where we can actually see it.
I mean, yeah, okay, look underneath of it. There's a
Yeah,
whole nother-
I mean, look at the
layer.
structure starting to get going here, yeah. Well, shoot,
Oh yeah, look above it.
I know. Let's find some elevation somewhere. I want to actually see this thing.
You want some elevation?
Yeah, I want to rise up here a little bit to see that.
You need some elevation.
Garrett, what are you talking about, Garrett? No, guys, something's gotten into Garrett here. I don't know what's wrong with him, but he's starting to lose it. Okay. I mean, I say what we could do, should just go down a little bit. If we go down just a little, it goes out the farmland not too far away.
Well, let's
so
do that. I
So we-
want to be able to see them.
yeah, we could hit the farmland. Either that or find a hill that looks good. Chad, this thing's trying to go full on mothership here, so I think it might be go time. I'm gonna go ahead and plug in. Get these cameras charging here just in case, you never know. Never give up, Chad. Never give up. Also gonna get this 360 camera charging up here just in case. I could see this being a 360 type situation here. You guys know what I mean. I really want to find a nice vantage point on top of one of these. Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. Shoot. Maybe to just find an open spot here somewhere. And maybe right up. Oh, there's like a little valley there.
Do you guys see this off to your right? Well, now it returned a little bit. It's to your right. But still to your right. What is that?
It looks like a nice, really nice supercell. I'm trying to find. There's like a nice valley here. I just want to see if I can find a spot to pull off.
No, like what is that hanging? You have to look down and up and to your right. Like it's weird looking structure there.
Here, I'll have to pull off somewhere to see it.
That's just wicked looking. It's just, I don't know if I've ever seen anything quite like that.
See if I can find, oh shoot, there's vents. I'm gonna find a good little vantage
It's like
point
right
up
here, not that far from us. Man, it's just, that is a weird formation in the clouds.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't see it, but maybe I just can't see it from my vantage point for some reason.
Yeah, maybe my window is taller than yours. It's weird looking.
I'm gonna take this 763 road and shoot west.
Yeah, that sounds good. If you look behind us, you can see there's a whole nother barber pole trying to get going above this. It's really interesting.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
What the
Interesting
heck
things going
is
on.
this? Whoa, wait, what is happening? What?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you see.
What? Yeah, that's... Garrett, is there like a special term for those clouds up? Aren't those like... I don't even know what to call that.
Talking about what's up, the shelf all the way up on top.
Yeah, like the underside of it just, that's, yeah, I don't know. It just doesn't even look real. It's a freaking AI storm.
Okay, yeah, when we stop, I'll get a really good glance at it, and I can tell you a little bit.
All right, is it flattening out here? Looks like a little flat.
It's like the world's highest shelf.
Oh my gosh, what a beautiful storm. I find it funny that we're just sitting back there without a view of the storm underneath a hill. Okay, maybe right here, if I turn right, we'll get just past these power lines, hopefully. Actually, right here, actually.
I think I'll turn right up here. Get a few shots here. Pretty clear vantage.
Give a little room for Garrett to pull in here. Yep, I just want to get around these power lines and before the corn gets too tall.
Yeah, that was me too. I'm always looking for a spot that's not obscured with power lines.
I see what you guys are talking about. Okay. I didn't know we were allowed to park over there.
And this is a no outlet too, so I'm just gonna park in the road for now.
Garrett, I give you permission to park next to me. It'll be $10 though.
And
All right, why won't this thing turn on? Wait, I'm not even pressing the power button. That would probably be a start. What do we got here? 66% on this bad boy? Yeah, I'll go ahead and throw her up. Go ahead and throw up the 360. Whoa! Oh my gosh. Shoot. I'm in the tick grass here. Shoot. Extreme tick grass here. Shoot, I might have to back up. The grass is like 2 feet tall here.
I was gonna say, thanks for taking the grass. Do I need to move myself for you? I might be able to stir it back up and then.
I got it, Garrett. I got it. Oh, she's a beaut. There we go. Gotta get that old 360 camera up here, you know? Let me see if I can then pull up. Oh, whoop. And Garrett's getting out of his car. Gotta pull up a little bit so I'm... Come on, Garrett, stop stumbling around.
Did you want me to back up straight?
No, I wanted to pull up forwards for the for the 360 camera.
Oh yeah.
You know, I got the 360 camera running on top, so.
Oh.
But now I can't get out, and I really want to get out, so I'm just gonna bear the ticks.
Oh no.
Chad, I'm not gonna be able to eat red meat for the rest of my life, so it's cooked. Oh, yeah, it's game over. Oh. Make sure we're good here. I think we're clear. That is beautiful. Oh my gosh. Here we go.
Red man, you better be. Hopefully you're enjoying that.
Ladies and gentlemen,
They present you Nebraska.
that's a supercell. Oh, you got the light. There you go. Ah, that's for it being like clearly a struggling storm. It's pretty cool.
Yes. Well, look at the blue.
I know. There's like a bum of little blue bomb in there. That's the full wide. I'm trying to figure out if I want to keep you guys on full wide or. You've got an upper shelf, you have a upper middle shelf, you have a lower middle shelf, and then you have the bottom shelf.
Bottom shelf, yeah.
There's 4 little shelves sticking out of this thing, so. Comment your favorite shelf in the chat. I think my favorite shelf is I kind of like the third one up. That one's kind of cool, actually. So I think that's so far been my favorite shelf.
SUPERCELL, south of Broken Bow, Nebraska.
What? I was showing them the Mamadas behind you. It looks pretty
like
cool.
I started trying to get the barber pole. It really is. If it can finish it.
What?
See like the little see how if they can finish it, cause see how it's like wrapping around, you know, like. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, no, I see it, dude. If only this storm wasn't
up by the teal. You see the little nipple hanging down?
up by the teal.
Yeah, look up by that teal.
There's
color.
no shot that's a funnel. That's not a funnel. By the way, Chad, I don't know. We good? I think we're good. All right, guys. I just reset. It seemed like service was just being stupid, so I just restarted the old app. There he is, Mr. Brandon Montgomery in his natural habitat here. I hate it when that happens. But you always got to go wide so you can crop in, but there's no such thing as a perfect lens. There is such a thing as a perfect man. Wow. Wow, that was
something.
That was pretty cool. How's the storm to the south looking?
I'm about to look at that.
Is there like a tornado on the ground?
That's it. That's the updraft.
From what I can tell, I don't really see anything that looks. I mean, you can barely see it now, but I don't see anything that looks all that overlaid.
Look at, whoa. This did turn to a supercell. Hold on. Why does it always do this to me every time? Stop it.
Garrett's pulling up he's pulling up the real app here. Let's see.
See the little notch that's developing there, and then you got that.
You know, maybe this will actually help.
That's what this is, I think. That's what this is.
What if this actually brings this all together? It brings the inflow. It brings the boundary back in. What is that? I don't even know.
Look up that way.
There it is.
We have two ships right here. What is happening?
I don't know. We got a lot of ships out here.
You know where there is a ship.
Oh, I know. And that ship is sailing.
Not only do you have one supercell, you got two supercells. Wow. We're out here south of Broken Bow, Nebraska. Quite an incredible sight.
The dragonfly. You see that?
And we got a wild Brandon Montgomery. He's jumping in the air.
What is he doing over there? He's doing a dance. You just hit that emote. What? I saw you doing a dance. There he goes. Wow. Whoa. It did. Great work, Brandon. Let's see, chat. Might have to grab you guys here real quick if I can find my phone. Okay, the little cell phone here.
Whoa, the lightning is getting closer.
Oh.
This one, they're both really photogenic. That one you got the blue and you got the sunset. This one you just have the multiple layers.
Come on, chat. Trying to get this to load here. It doesn't want to load. There we go. I got you, chat. All right. What do we got going on here in the chat? Yes, Brandon was doing the tornado dance. That's exactly what he was doing. Dragonflies are good luck? I didn't even know that. We'll take that. Beautiful storm here. One on the right is just the Starship Enterprise.
Asperitas.
What? What
You're asking me about those. Anvil level asperitas.
Oh, that's an. I thought you just made that up.
No, that's an an asperita.
Chad, that's an asperita right there.
Asperita.
Anvil level asperita.
Yes, look it up. I swear.
Okay. No, I believe you, Garrett. I believe you.
Chad, you guys want to get out of the car?
Let's see. Teresa, thank you for the gift of membership. Let's go. Who got it? Maria got it. Didn't Marianne get it earlier too? Marianne, the Maria gets it? Well, there you go. Congratulations, Maria. What's your favorite place to chase? Right here in Nebraska. I love chasing central and eastern Nebraska. Favorite place on the entire planet. There's no funnel. Forgot to pick me up in Omaha. My bad, Rob. It kind of is a little apocalyptic here. Yeah, we got spaceship number 1, spaceship number 2. And if we go ahead here and load up the old Weatherwise app, we can see that's the zoom function. That's not what I wanted. There we go. You can see our location there, blue circle. To get the focus going here, that would be very helpful. Location there, blue circle, just north of Lexington, Nebraska. We got a severe thunderstorm warning in effect for Lexington and Gothenburg. This includes a big swath of I-80 actually, so heads up if you guys are traveling the interstate there, probably some potentially severe hail, damaging winds associated with that. Been keeping an eye on this side of the southwest down by Stockville. Really hasn't done a whole lot though, which is why we have not continued heading south. And then you can see this is the cluster that we've been dealing with here. These two cells are actually starting to merge together, and it looks like we got a warning for 1.25-inch hail, which is observed, and 60 mile per hour wind gusts, which is radar indicated. So that would be the main hazards here with this supercell. But if I go ahead and real quick pull a sounding, which you can do right inside of the WeatherWise app, you just pull soundings straight from the app. We can see here, if I scroll down, that's a pretty decent photograph there for supercell thunderstorms, and could even foster a tornado threat if we actually were able to get a supercell storm to take advantage of that better wind shear. And you can see there is your wind plots there. You've got pretty good curvature there in the lower levels. That's what we were lacking earlier on in the day. And then we got 85 over 68. Well, our photograph has got some.
Oh, let's look at our photo.
Nice curvature there.
Let's see, guys.
Yep. See that. Which usually you like to see curves in the photograph.
And why do you like to see curves?
Because that indicates greater wind shear. So, you know, that means directional shear. So the more curved the photograph, the more directional wind shear is present in the atmosphere. So, you know, it's just good. It's good. So, and that is a photograph there for those of you that don't know. So, and that would be a skew T. So for most of you guys, you probably don't even know what any of that is, but that's okay.
This cloud that was up here a little bit ago, the little
Dude,
waviness, the little shelfie above, was the anvil level Asperita clouds. You can look it up.
What happened to our storm?
I think it might.
Brandon, what did you do to it?
Let's go check out that one.
What the heck? No.
What about that one?
That looks smaller too. Actually, that's almost as big as this one now. It's like the same. It hasn't really changed. I'm gonna hop in before my.
Before we get all soaked?
Yeah, before my phone cuts out.
Dude, yeah, I should have brought you out earlier.
All right, through the grass we go. Make sure there's no ticks here. Actually, hang on one second. I gotta grab the 360 cam here.
All right, Dad's gonna go dark again for a minute.
We're going dark. All right, 360 camera has been acquired. But appreciate you guys for, got over 1,000 likes. There we go. There we go. Got 1.1K likes. Appreciate you guys for dropping a like on the good old stream here. So real quick, guys, I'm gonna open up, since we're just sitting here for the moment, go ahead and open up Sarah's package that she sent over a couple weeks ago. I'm not gonna show you the package because it may have some addresses on it, and that would not be very, very nice of me to leak those addresses, but whoa, camera angle is not very good. So, but here's the package right here. It's wrapped in this kind of pink whatever it's called. Note to read on stream. Hi Freddie, hope you're doing well. I made 12 chalked bracelets. Chalk bracelets, okay. 12 lock-in bracelets. So we got some lock-in bracelets now. That's cool. We just got Storm Society right now, so we got some new bracelets here. Figured, okay, 26 Storm Society bracelets. Holy smokes. Just shut Garrett off there. that's a lot of bracelets. I figured I'd make more since I know you've been giving them to fans, so no, you should have plenty. Let me know if you have any other ideas for bracelets, and I'd be happy to make them. Also, hi Eli, Charlie, and whoever else is with Freddy today. Well, it's just me, so. But anyway, hello. And then, let's see, letter to read later. Okay, perfect. We'll set that one. We'll set that one aside here for later. Let's go ahead and open this package up here. So, okay. Oh, there's like another note in here, it looks like. I don't want it to rip. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna say it's definitely in here. What's this? To open the Storm Society star container, pull back the tabs, the tape tabs, where the hearts are to where they meet the blue and purple tape. What? Wow, look at that. It says Storm Society right on the thing. That's actually kind of cool. So what, like pull apart? Is that? Sorry, reading comprehension's not very high here. The blue and purple tape. Pull back the tape. Oh, pull back the tape tabs. Pull them back. Where's the tape tabs? Oh, shoot, there we go. Okay. We got it open here. And there they are. Here are all the bracelets that Sarah has sent. This one's gold, actually. Holy, look at this, the gold Storm Society bracelet. I think that one should probably be, that should be a little bit more expensive there. It's probably like 24 karat gold. Got a silver one here. Oh my gosh, look at all these bracelets in here. So apparently a couple, let's see if we can find you guys have seen the Storm Society ones, but maybe we could find the lock-in ones. Are they in here? Are these just all the Storm Society bracelets? I think these are just the Society ones, right? So where's the... Oh, okay, I see. So here are the lock-in bracelets, and here are the chalked bracelets. And real quick, guys, we'll get back to the chase here in a second, but I just wanted to open this up because Sarah spent a lot of time making these bracelets and sent them over all on her dime, so just wanted to at least show these to you guys. Look at that. Whoa, it's got like a cool like bead on the top of that. There's a chalked. This is the chalked bracelet, so this was what the Storm was like not too long ago. It was pretty chalked. And then I'll go ahead and put that back into the chalked baggie. I got even some stickers here too. I didn't even see that. Little stickers here. And then we've got the lock-in. Which, by the way, if you guys want these, well, one, you could just find me in person, and you could either ask, or maybe I'll give you one in person. Or I believe Sarah's actually selling these. I think she's got a little Etsy shop where she's selling these. Check this out. She put a lock. There's a lock on the lock-in bracelet. That is actually kind of a cool touch. That's pretty cool. What the heck? Shoot, I guess we better lock in here. So I'll add a lock in here to the collection. There we go. We're locked. We're locked in, chat. So anyway, well, Sarah, thank you so much for the bracelets here. Really appreciate that. These are really cool. And we're gonna have to keep these in the old ravioli here so we can hand out to people whenever we meet people out on the road. So I'm just gonna put these all in the center console here. So thank you very much there, Sarah. That is very, very nice of you to send those over. There we go. Okay. What's happening? Is there a tornado? Is there a tornado on the ground? Big W's to Sarah in the chat, guys. Everybody, Everybody drop a W in the chat there for Sarah, for the bracelets. I could give them to chasers too. Garrett does have, he has one, so he's got a Storm Society bracelet. But I could give them out to some chasers. Need to give them to Alex and I guess my dad. I'd probably give a couple to him. It's a bit of rain. Yeah, it's pretty much all we got going on here right now. The southern storm does appear to be looking a little bit better. The west side of this thing too is starting to look a little bit more perked up. I think we got to go over there, so. Sorry, I was opening a package that one of my Storm Society members sent over. Looks like we got to get west and south.
Yeah, that's the only storm really that's there is that one for now until they all three merge.
Chad, it's time to go. It's time to go here. I think we just go straight. Yeah, the southern one's looking like it's perking up a little bit. And then it looks like the one here by Kozad, just to our southwest, is starting to look a little bit better. But yes, big fan of the Storm Society bracelets. They're actually pretty cool. I don't mind how the storm just to our west is looking on velocities. It's got a little bit of rotation over there. It would appear to me that it has a little bit of rotation. So, big question is going to be, how do we want to approach all of this? I'm going to say we probably want to just drop down 283.
That's where I'm at. Let's get there. 283. Well, as of now, anyway, I put in Bertrand southeast of Smithfield because I just felt like all three of these were going to merge. That would be the place to be for possible good structure or something, but I don't know. So in other words, I thought about going southeast instead of southwest.
Yeah, I'm not too sure exactly how I want to approach it, but I just figured for now just getting south, and then, you know, this middle cell that's just southwest of Kozad has a little bit of rotation, which is interesting, but if you just look at where it's at, it's not going to be very long-lived. The storm to the south is going to take over.
Yeah. Yeah, when they issued this warning for the cell we're on, you know, they reissued it a little bit ago, and we were standing out there, and it had an 1.25 inch observed hail. I figured it'd be radar indicated, but it was observed.
Charlie, there's probably plenty of fish around here. We got the Platte River.
Had a lot of a hail on it, so.
There's a bunch of lakes out here in the sand hills that are probably full of fish. And all these lakes out here, they got your name on it, big guy. is our road. Probably need to check in with my dad here and see where the heck he's at.
Say there's some sauce back there. What flavor?
Italian.
Let's give my dad a ring and see how he's doing. Just so you know, I'm live right now. I don't know if you're still live, but...
No.
Okay. Where are you at?
Hey, well, hey, Freddy chat.
Where are you at right now? Are you in the vicinity?
I'm almost to St. Paul.
Oh, shoot. You already peeled off.
Yeah.
I was hoping to see you out here somewhere.
Well, I almost intercepted you in Broken Bow. I could see you, but you turned right.
Wait, you actually saw me?
No, I saw you on the maps. You were just about a half mile away from me. You turned right, shot south, and I wasn't going to chase that anymore. So.
I gotcha. Well, that's right. That's right when I got live and got on it. So.
Oh, okay.
I was right about that.
I ended up stream rating Garrett, but he never saw it, never knew it, never.
Garrett never.
No, and I sent him a milestone. He didn't see that either. That's cool.
Shoot, man.
Now that you're alive, I should send a milestone.
Cactus, I saw the other day, Cactus sent him like 100 gifted. I don't think you saw that either. And Connor sent him like a milestone and he didn't see that.
No. And your mom says the same thing, but that's all right.
Well, he's focused. Okay. He's focused on what he should be focused on, and that's driving down the road.
Yeah, he's focused on the storm and the models and the radar, so that's a good guy.
Yeah, he's a good guy, so it's just funny though.
Yeah, it's funny.
Sometimes I'll pop in his chat and he'll be reading his chat and I'll say something and he won't read it. He won't even acknowledge it. I think he doesn't even want to like acknowledge it. So usually it's something stupid though when I'm saying it.
Okay, hold on a second. Why is she saying I am live?
Who?
Oh, well, you're live.
Me?
Right. Freddy's live.
Who said that?
I got a message says you are live.
Are you live on?
No.
The other app or?
No, everything's shut off.
Okay, well that's weird. Doesn't look like you're live. I don't see you live on YouTube.
No, I think talking about you.
Well, that'd be correct. But you think you're gonna be chased tomorrow at all? You looking for a chase?
Skeptical.
Okay. I wasn't sure if maybe you were thinking about maybe chasing out in
west.
Well, maybe out east, out eastern Iowa, like northern Illinois, out there.
No.
Dang, Lexington's bigger than I thought. This is a
Tomorrow's Friday.
With the big suburbs and everything. They got
it should be.
Here and apartments.
Court, think of the super chat there. Save the bucket.
I won't rule it out completely.
Thank you, Court. Yes, well, maybe that could fund the next bucket.
I actually haven't seen a Walmart in a while.
Need to get Eli back in here and chase vehicle for a chase here.
Oh shoot.
Yeah, the population here is 10.3K.
But what are you saying, Dad?
I won't rule it out for tomorrow, but
Exit the parking lot for Barnum Street.
but I'm not ruling it in at the moment. Having a stream issue I'm trying to work through, so.
Oh, what's been going on?
Oh, it's the robo. It was back really, really bad today.
Yeah. It seems like that's been happening a lot for some strange reason.
Does it happen to anybody else but me?
It happens to me every once. I mean, it happened on my last chase. Who knows? Maybe it's happened on this chase. I just didn't even know. But it only happens when my service is going in and out. You know, like that's when it happens. Is when my service.
Yeah.
This guy is acting like he's not gonna stop.
Some kind of a bug.
You gonna stop at your stop sign there, buddy?
Are you chasing tomorrow?
Possibly. It's either going to be up there, kind of like Davenport, or it's going to be out west. If I do chase, but that's going to be a morning time decision.
There you go. Game time decision, like you said.
Yep, that's how we do it these days. But yeah, I was just checking in and wanted to see how you're doing out there. I was hoping you were nearby, so maybe we could at least see you for a little bit, but at least you'll get back home at a pretty respectable
Are you down,
time.
what, Lexington or what?
What?
Where are you at, Lexington or?
Yeah, we're in Lexington right now.
There you go.
Just went over the bridge.
Makes sense.
So just trying to figure out if there's something worth continuing the chase here, or if it's about time to maybe make a similar maneuver.
Yeah, it's I mean, it depends on how tired you want to be in the morning.
Well, I'd prefer to be running on like 6 cups of coffee and eyelids that are struggling to stay. I got like a little pliers just to pry open my eyelids just so that I'm able to stay awake, and you know that's how I prefer to chase. Personally.
Hold them open with toothpicks.
Hey, there you go. Put a couple toothpicks in there, keep them nice and open, and you know. And then I start sentences, and then I can't finish them because I forget what I'm saying in the middle of them, you know. And I'm trying to talk to chat, but my words aren't making any sense. And Garrett's on the radio, and I just can't process anything because there's too many things happening at the same time. And then before you know it, I'm like, guys, this is chalked. I'm calling it a day, and then I head home. So we'll try to avoid that.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you can put that left turn signal on there at AI-80. And,
it's pretty tempting. Yeah, could go 90 on 80 all the way back, and then just be back there in no time. Shoot. I'll just set Garrett up there in front. He's got a cop car look-alike, and everybody will move out of the left lane, and we'll just
there you go.
Cruise all the way on out there.
There you go. They put some flashing lights up there.
There you go. There you go. Turn on the flashers, and
just like you always wanted when you were a kid,
Shoot, I used to love flashing lights when I was a kid.
Oh man.
All I wanted was just somebody to get me one of those like model cop cars with the flashing lights in there. That's all I wanted for years.
I know.
That was my dream, was having a model car with real flashing lights in it.
I know. I'm sorry. I kind of deprived you of that, but I think we tried some stuff, but it never worked. So
it never lived up to my very high standards. So.
Yeah.
I had very high standards as a kid, so it had to be perfect, otherwise I didn't want it.
Yeah, you had some pretty high standards back then.
Maybe that's translated into the present.
Maybe.
It's translated to my chasing sometimes. I don't chase unless it's a high risk, you know.
Yeah.
Shoot, okay, well, I might let you go. I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do here.
Yeah, figure out what you're gonna do, and we'll check back with you then.
Okay, sounds good. Yep, we'll catch you in a little bit.
All right. Yep. Talk to you later.
Okay. Yep, see ya. Bye-bye.
Yep. Goodbye.
Okay, well, guys, I'm trying to decide what the heck I even want to do here. Garrett, are you thinking of continuing chasing this thing, or have you had any thoughts about doing the old reverse maneuver?
I've had thoughts of the reverse maneuver.
I'm just thinking if I want to hedge what maybe could be a day out there, I may want to start heading that way sooner rather than later.
Yeah, I want to wait until or not me, but I mean, I'm going to definitely start going that way just to be just to be able to check. But
Mr. Chrysler 300 over here.
Committed to either target, but I definitely lean more over here than over there, especially since we're over here.
Agreed. I just don't know what it's going to look like in the morning. It could just look totally different. So, you know, I don't know. Either way, I need to go back that way anyway. You know, just spend the night, and then the big factor here is there anything worth continuing the chase into the dark?
No.
Okay. Well, that's honest.
Saying my chase is not fun with.
I'm gonna pull off here for a second, guys. I just want to look through the situation, and
I don't virtually see that. I mean, it's trying.
The old Sinclair gas station. Yeah,
it's getting later and later, so I don't know.
Shoot. Garrett, I think they might have top fuel here at the Sinclair.
Oh no.
Yeah, I might have to get some top fuel here real quick, you know. Don't mind if I do. From the old dyno here. I think it's like a Stegosaurus.
The dyno always has the top fuel, or this type of fuel, as far as I know.
All right, hang on, Chad. Let's this thing.
What?
Oh, I hit the door. Oh, big problems. So, Chad, my dad's he's been telling me you gotta get the top fuel with detergent in it. Apparently it's better, so I don't know. That's what he told me, so he's telling me that I need to just start getting the top fuel, and it helps clean your engine out or something. A little skeptical of it. A little bit skeptical, but you know, my dad's done a little research on it, so he thinks that maybe it helps you out a little bit. He's also telling me to get what's called the Valvoline, like rust and repair something oil. There's like this special oil that cleans the inside of, you know, inside of your engine too. I can't remember what it's called exactly, but he told me I should get that too. So I don't know, Chad. Maybe you guys could be the judge. Maybe you guys have researched it a little bit. You guys might know what's up. Oh, so who just sent the 10 gifted? Hang on. Let me get this real quick. Stop the stupidity. He's back. There he is. Hey, I appreciate you, man, for the 10 gifted. What a guy. All right, there we go. 5.8 gallons. Never hurts to top off the tank when you're in the middle of some chasing. Usually pretty smart to do that. Look at those dinosaurs here. It's got a long neck. Got a long neck and a long tail.
Why is it curly like that?
I don't know. It's kind of, I don't know. So, you think you're gonna start headed east?
Yeah,
gonna
let's start going that way.
I need to look at it a little closer before I start heading east. Look.
I'd say I don't know what
Let me take a peek here.
I want to see the zero guidance. The whole
Yo, what's up, Scott? Mr. Scott Taylor. Doing good, Kathy. Doing good. How are you doing? Brontosaurus. I hope you ate today. I did. I had some. I had eggs and toast for breakfast, and then I had last night. I fixed some chicken Alfredo, so I was just having some of the left. It was actually pretty good chicken Alfredo too. I thought I actually did I did a pretty good job there, but I do got a little snack here. I'm gonna have my.
Might have to hit the combo.
You getting a box? Or are you getting a caniac?
Caniac.
Oh shoot! Oh guys, this guy. He might be getting a. He might be getting a caniac combo.
You and I both might be getting one.
Well, I'm
or
not,
a box. I might
you can't. If you get a caniac combo, dude, I'm gonna have to get myself a caniac combo. So. But this is what I got here right now. This is my emergency food, chase food here: dark chocolate, nuts, and sea salt. What?
What's in there again?
Some really good ingredients. So.
Why'd you change your tone like that?
Garrett, why do we have a supercell that's just taking off northeast of McCook?
Wait, what? The southern one?
Yeah, it's cooking right now.
Starting to go now.
Dude, look, that's a supercell, right? Is that not a supercell that's starting to rip by McCook with inflow starting to develop there? I mean, if you look at the North Platte radar, I think that's an inflow signature. I don't know, Garrett.
Maybe we might have to go down there.
Maybe we got to go. Let's go check it out.
Let's
dude.
go.
I don't want to drive away from that yet.
I didn't see that.
Shoot, Chad. I think we got to go. We're gonna have to put that caniac combo on pause here. I agree. I love chicken Alfredo. I absolutely love that. It's got to be my favorite. It's got to be my favorite pasta dish. It would probably go number 1 is chicken Alfredo, and number 2 would honestly just be like a really well-made spaghetti. Just something about some nice properly made spaghetti. All right, so chat, I actually do, I dig the way this storm is starting to look here. I'll show you here in just a second what I'm seeing, but from the Hastings radar, it's starting to acquire a pretty good mid-level meso.
Developing into a supercell.
That's your mid-level meso there looking at your Hastings radar. Look at that right there.
I would agree.
Just south of Stockville.
But hello.
So we're going to head down there, get in position. And
Oh, reddest of men and me of tar.
Brandon, what's up?
Fred work too? You guys all out there having a party right now?
Yeah, Garrett and I were at a gas station here. We were trying to decide if we're going to keep chasing or not, and we were talking about food, and then I looked at radar and noticed that the storm by Stockville is starting to get a decent mid-level meso, so chase it is.
These days are getting too dang short now. That's the problem.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, well, I don't know if I want to chase this thing into the dark, but, you know, if it's a nice structured supercell, I guess at that point, you know, I guess I'll take it.
Yeah, these things have been kind of jammed together and thought they were going to merge. Now it almost looks like they're all, or these two at least are going to stay maybe separated. It's not a bad looking base on this cell here that we're next to. Little.
Yeah, I mean, like literally 10 minutes ago, it looked horrible, and then it all congealed together, and I got a nice supercell now. So, Brandon, are you coming out for tomorrow? I'm thinking about maybe heading up there to like northern Illinois, eastern Iowa. It's either between there or I'm also tempted to chase Nebraska. I haven't fully decided.
I just left home. It's only 7 hours away, but I'm gonna drive like 2.5 of it tonight and just stay at a hotel in South Bend just so I don't have to deal with like stress with Chicago traffic. I hate getting a hotel that close to home, but Chicago traffic will screw your day if you got to get through Chicago. So I'm hitting the road right now, and I got about 2.5 hours to get there.
Yeah, I don't blame you one bit there. I mean, I've been through a couple times, not during rush hour, and even still, it feels like it's rush hour.
Oh yeah, it can be rough, but if you or Garrett or both of you guys decide to come, let me know, and I'll grab my keys from Garrett, or if you go and Garrett doesn't, or vice versa, just let me know. But yeah, honestly, like, it's been so consistent, the model's been so consistent with it, that I've been looking at it the last few days, and I'm like, why isn't it even a marginal?
Yeah, I was asking the same question. You know, there wasn't even a marginal or 2%. I'm glad that they finally added it, but I could honestly see them upgrading that to a good old 5%.
Yeah, I definitely could see them going 5 tomorrow without a doubt. Like the parameter, I haven't looked at the 0Z. I think it's just now coming out, but I've really been liking what I'm seeing.
Whenever I get done with the chase, I'll dive into the 0Z and see how she's trending. I'm gonna go back home tonight and just make that call in the morning if I'm gonna chase there, because there is like it's like a low, I'd say it's kind of a low prob that you get a storm, but high ceiling target back out of Nebraska again. I'm just not convinced that it actually fires. So we'll see.
Yeah, I saw that. Originally, that was the only reason I was looking at the models, was for the Nebraska target. And then the other day I was just looking at it and I was like, wait, what is this stuff happening like over by Dubuque? It's always Dubuque.
Yep, never fails. Hopefully it's like south of Dubuque or on either side of the river.
Yeah, I would prefer, it looks like storm motion's going to be like southerly, like southeasterly at most. So I'm hoping that it ends up firing like, 50 miles further south. That would be fantastic.
Please. Yeah, we'll see. I'm just gonna make the call in the morning. But when I was looking at the models over there, you got nice mini supercell photographs, and your thermos really aren't that bad, especially like at the surface. It seemed like your surface had better thermos. Mid levels are lacking a little bit. But this time of the year, I feel like, and especially like the last couple of days, the mid levels have been not great on a number of our setups, but they've still ended up yielding like some really nice storms. So I don't think it's going to be an issue.
Well, this is good and bad news. Just looking, I have not dived into the parameter space yet, but the 0Z Triple R has all of the updraft streaks over northern Illinois, but even some into the Chicago metro, but it definitely pulls it a lot further south.
I would be interested just to look at it. I'm curious if it's going to remain too clustery.
All right, change the conversation here, but I would not be shocked if We end up getting a tornado warning on this storm by Stockville.
We can talk about tomorrow later. You guys focus on today. I'll be here if you guys need anything.
Oh no, you're good. I just looked at radar and was like, what the heck is going on? Like, in like five minutes, this thing is completely wrapped up and has a really nice presentation. So it's on like an insane uptrend. Whoa, Contessa! Let's go, Contessa, with the 20 gifted memberships. Let's get some W's in the chat there for Contessa. Guys, our Supercell is starting to look really good. I can't believe how much this is uptrended in the last couple of minutes. It's gone from literally nothing to...
Yeah, that's what I said earlier.
That is a full-fledged beast of a supercell storm here. So we're gonna have to cook or to get down there, see if we can get on this thing. It would not rule this thing out getting a tornado warning. It probably should be severe warned. I guarantee you this thing is producing some severe criteria hail and wind. But that is a beautiful look. Go ahead and look at our velocities here real quick.
You look good over there.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's ramping up very quick. That's got a very nice mezzo on it, so. Oh, good thing we decided to stay out. Good thing we didn't go back. We should be on this in... let me see where the heck it's even going. Down by, what, Cambridge? Down by Cambridge, so... Yeah, it should be on about 30 minutes, Chad. About 30 minutes, we should be on this sucker. Too far off from this thing. Let's go get it, chat. Let's do it. Let's get the sucker. You're clear, Gary. I'm surprised, again, that this thing has not got any sort of, like, it's not even severe warning. This thing should, at the very least, have a severe thunderstorm warning on it. I would be probably dropping a tornado warning on it. Right down here. Sandhill Magic, let's do it. Let's do it, Grifter. Let's see, Selena, stay safe. We'll do. We'll do. Thank you for the super chat, Selena. I appreciate that. Yes, again, if you guys just now tuned in, we're currently just southwest of Lexington, Nebraska. We've got ourselves a big-time supercell here that's starting to get going in southwest Nebraska. Right as the sun is starting to set, very nice look on radar. Would not be shocked if this thing tries to drop a tornado. I really wish that we were further down the road on this thing. I really, really do wish we were closer to this storm. This is an absolute beast. I have a supercell here.
Actually, it has some solid stretch your turf and come over here.
Yeah, it's not bad. Redman, you probably got a better view up there. How's it looking from your vantage point?
Yeah, it looked pretty ominous and eerie, honestly, because the sun set. I never could get to a good vantage point to get a shot or anything on a hill without trees or buildings, but the sun was setting right underneath that base, so just all you guys are parallel with up there.
Hey, Tristan with the 24 months of membership. Yeah, let's party. Here we go.
The party, but they did severe box it.
It's game time.
I guess they did, finally.
Yeah, tad bit late, but yeah, better late than never.
In North Platte, CWA.
Again, I would be like borderline pulling the trigger on a tour warning on it.
It's got one hail of a hail door, that's for sure. That's my latest scan.
Garrett, it's your time.
There you go, finish off that windshield, buddy.
If that's the case, there ain't no going to Illinois tomorrow.
You can drive to Illinois. You just gotta look through the clear part of your windshield. You know, you just gotta find a little patch where there's no cracks going through your vision.
Yeah, but if it's shattered, I mean, how can the camera see?
Well, as long as you can see, I mean, you should be good.
Find a hole, Garrett. There's always holes.
There's plenty.
I was about to say, why am I not seeing you guys on that storm? But I see you guys are east of it.
Yeah, we were up north on the storm that was coming up out of Broken Bow, and it just didn't seem like anything was really getting organized. The last second, the storm that we had been talking about for a while just randomly started to go big time. So I just figured that if it was going to go, it would have already went instead of going like right as the sun's going down.
Yeah, it's been kind of a strange August storm evolution. Just can't figure out. Fortunately, the LLJ timing isn't changing. Now it's just getting dark when the LLJ kicks in.
Yeah, unfortunately, this is, well, it's going to be the most light we're going to get for a long time, so it's all downhill from here.
Yeah, otherwise is radar indicating 4-inch hail in that thing. Garrett, go find out.
We need to know for science.
Important.
And Selena, thanks for upgrading to the F5 membership level there. Let's
First day
go.
of school, I would have been out there, but it sucks missing these.
That's what we like to see right there. So welcome to the EF5 supporter tier.
I'm not gonna miss this first day of first grade. Well, how did this first day go?
There's our SUPERCELL right here.
Chasing with me.
Got to keep the power down. We'll be on it here shortly. Again, appreciate everybody for tuning in. Got about 1.8, 1.9 thousand people watching, approaching about 2,000 people here in the stream. So huge shout out to everybody for tuning in. As always, you guys are the reason that we're able to go out and be able to do this. So hats off to each and every one of you guys for tuning in to these streams and making these chases possible. Right now, we're about east-northeast of our storm. You guys are looking to the southwest-southwest. That is where the camera is currently pointed. And the SUPERCELL storm is currently just northwest of Cambridge. I've got Cambridge in the GPS right now, so I'm going to try to get there as quick as we safely can. I would not be shocked if this thing is a beautiful supercell thunderstorm. I would not be shocked one bit. And I wouldn't be shocked if this thing drops a tornado. Our environment has only been getting better with time. Our low-level jet's been increasing. So if this thing can continue to survive, I mean, there's not going to be a whole lot stopping this thing from being a long-lived, violently rotating supercell into the dark. And stop the stupidity. Thank you for the 50 gifted memberships. Let's go, man. Huge shout out there to Stop the Stupidity there in the chat. I think he dropped 50 gifted on our last stream too, so we appreciate you, man. Look at all those brand new Storm Society members. And it looks like they got a new warning out there, new severe thunderstorm warning here for golf ball sized hail, 60 mile per hour wind gusts. Gosh, I just wish I was right up underneath this thing right now. I bet it is a beautiful supercell. Oh, it's probably sunlit too. There's nothing to the west blocking it. If only we could have been there, like, well, right now. Should have stuck it out a little bit longer, guys. We should have stayed aggressive a little bit. We'd probably be a good 20, 30 minutes down the road if we were actually on our A game here. I just legitimately thought the day was starting to wind down, especially considering how much our storms have been struggling up until this point. I mean, heck, if this thing maintains long enough, we might even end up in Kansas tonight. That might make me lean chasing out here tomorrow. Once we get on Highway 6, that's going to be our golden ticket to get over on this supercell. And let's just hope that she's still doing her thing once we get there. But she's over here, guys. Sorry, I have you guys on the road, but this is where she's at. In about 8 minutes, we'll be able to actually drive straight toward it. Give you guys a better vantage point. There's a good open shot. I don't know what we can see, but I don't exactly see a whole lot yet. Probably have a pretty heavy precip core that's obstructing our view of the better structure. Since this is actually a legit supercell, it's orientated a little bit differently than some of the other storms they're dealing with up to the north. Your precip core is actually more on the right side. So it's wrapping around the storm, and that's because of our wind shear. We have stronger shear down here, so it's causing that precip to wrap a little bit more. And then our storm itself is actually going, I'm gonna say it should be going pretty close to south. I'm gonna animate it here and just check just to be sure, but I would not be shocked if it's Yeah, it's going about due south right now. It was actually going southwest. That's how strong it was rotating. Anytime you get a strong mesocyclone, your storm likes to deviate from its storm track. So like you have like the expected storm track, which is, let's say, would be southeast, but as that mesocyclone gets stronger, it likes to counter the shear that you have present. So you have, you have northwesterly flow aloft. This is a northwest flow setup. But your storm itself is actually going against that northwest flow, and it's turning to the right because of how strong the rotation is in the mesocyclone. So it's actually pretty fascinating. But the storms we had earlier were going southeast. This one's going due south. And a good sign that your storm is maybe starting to lose steam, maybe not rotating as strong, is when it starts to go back to that original direction of travel. If the storm starts making a left turn and starts turning more to the southeast, we know that the mesocyclone is probably weakened enough so that it's now going back to its original storm track. And there we go. Shoot, now we're starting to get a nice view of the supercell here. There she is. Nice base on it. Finally starting to get a nice view of the base here. I see a lot of scud underneath there.
Yeah, there's a fair amount there. I am now westbound towards Cook.
Copy. I see you just went through Arapahoe.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chad. 5.9 miles. We're gonna get to our turn. I don't know if you can see. Can you guys even see from this angle? I can't even tell. Actually, I think you can. Interesting scud features there hanging down.
Yeah, that's a heck of a base.
Yeah, I do not mind the way that, I mean, I want to say it's a wall cloud, but I don't know if I'm actually seeing the actual wall cloud.
With all that sky on the left side.
Yeah, to the right of your inflow tail, there's like, I mean, it looks like a wall cloud, but I think the main area of interest should be due west and potentially behind the rain core.
Yeah, where I'm at, I can see the whole thing now. It's all out of the rain. It looks like one. From here, it looks like about a 7-mile wide wedge.
Call it in. Hello? 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 Yeah. Sorry, guys. I think oddly enough, I think my microphone died. I didn't think I've had it on that long, but apparently the microphone has died, so I must swap to the other mic here real quick. That is, if it'll actually connect. That's the next question. Microphone does not appear to want to actually connect, so alright, I might have to just leave you guys on this for a little bit. There we go. 45 here, 45. Make sure we're slowing down. Maybe if I plug this in, it might actually charge up a little bit quicker. So we'll see, guys. I don't know how long we'll chase this thing, but it's all going to depend on whether or not this storm continues doing what it's doing, or
chasing these roads though that go down these river valleys like this, as there are trees around, and that means there are deer.
Yeah, when we stop, I'll see if I can. Yeah, it's definitely a fear of mine, especially since I don't have a push bar in the front.
Copy that.
Oh, we'll see. But yeah, as far as how long we're going to chase this thing, as long as it looks interesting, I'm not trying to be out here for a long time, because as much as I don't want to waste your guys' nights, I don't want to waste mine either. So if it looks like this thing is going to be calling her quits, we're going to be doing the same. So, and that's typically how we roll around here anyway. I don't like to keep any of you guys waiting, and I absolutely hate wasting your guys' time. But there she is. There's her base, and you can see you got, again, like some weird low-hanging scud features underneath there. I'm not sure if that's the wall cloud or what, but it's something. But at least for those of you that were wondering if it was going to be a short stream, it actually is turning out to be a little bit of a longer stream today. When I went live, I'm not going to lie, guys,
Chances of me staying out ahead of this thing now are looking
that storm
grim.
was pretty chalked when we went live. Like, it was perking up, which is why I went live. It's like, oh, okay, if this thing's going to be a beautiful mothership supercell, let's go live. Let's show you guys this.
You're like 10 miles in front of us, so if you don't think you can stay in front of them, well, then what does that mean for us?
So I'm glad that we at least got a couple of other nice storms to fire on top of this, or on top of the first one, because that first one was really not anything all that special. Yeah, we may have to drop south in Cambridge, or might see if I can find a road from the west to drop south.
Yeah, I would probably do that.
we'll see. Again, this thing still looks pretty good on radar. Is that the wall cloud right there? Okay, I think I'm finally starting to actually see the wall cloud on this thing. It's definitely to the right of where we've been looking at that sky.
Yeah, I believe it is too. I just can't ever really get visual because I'm in a river valley. It's kind of stay that way.
Yeah, to me, I think it might be able to just drive right up underneath that, so it might be able to get there in time. I may at least give it a shot, although I'm not going to be driving super fast through the tree-lined roads here.
Yeah, no, I agree. It's not necessarily tree lined, or at least not yet. It's just all been just scattered trees. You know how it is through here, probably. But enough trees around that you can't see much of the storm, really. So.
Yep, you gotta love the roads that follow the river valleys.
I was just wanting to get to the west side of it. I just feel much better over there, all around.
Alright guys, I just zoomed in there a little bit too
Even
much.
visually, I think it's just the place to be. But now with it moving southwest, it's just, I don't think it's going to happen. So when it was moving due south, I could cut right across there, right next to it, and I'd been fine. Got over there.
Yeah, unfortunately, we actually, I mean, the fact that it's moving southwest is a good thing for us, because it means it's rotating really hard, but, and then it also takes it further away from us, so it's like a double-edged sword. I really wish that we were on it 30, 40 minutes ago when the sun was actually setting, because I imagine from the west side that was quite something to see.
I agree. Yeah, I thought about that a little bit ago. I was like, I should have just kept going instead of stopping those couple of times, but well, you can't resist in the moment. We had no way of really knowing.
Yeah, I mean, in the moment, I mean, it didn't really, I'll be honest, it didn't look great down here. So, you know, it just is what it is. You know, you win some, you lose some.
Yeah, exactly. It didn't look good at all anywhere, really, so just like, oh, I might as well watch this. I will say, though, like, overall, now on the latest, couple of scans or so, doesn't look as good either.
It has trended down a little bit, but it's tough. It still looks fairly good. What I can tell, I mean, just like on radar, it's still really wound up, and it's got a nice little couplet in there, enough to the point where I'm intrigued.
Yeah, no, I still agree there too. I just realized I was still on the flat radar. So yeah, it's downtrending, but still doing good. I might still barely beat this thing, the circulation area at least, because of the way this road keeps jogging a little south and west.
I see Ray's in the chat. I see Ray. And NATO Nugs. also might just be a decoy, just so that we don't get our full 8 hours of sleep tonight.
It's, if I had to say one or the other, I'd say that is very likely the case.
If Garrett and I would have left right at that gas station, we probably could have made it back home by, shoot, we probably could have made it back home by like 11. Now that's probably more like 1 a.m. or even more.
Yeah. Well, you can play the simple. You can play the simple target and just play here again tomorrow. That's what I'm gonna do.
I'll tell you what, the more I drive this way, the more the simple target looks that much more enticing.
Yeah, but then again, you know, is the simple target the target? You know, it could be.
You never know.
Could be both targets. Could also very well be neither target.
There you go. Yeah, it's 2026, so probably neither.
I see your tail lights up there.
I hate to be that guy, but it's 2026 and Illinois is in the crosshairs tomorrow.
Oh, yep. Yeah, I know. We're already like more than halfway through the year, and I'm still trying to come to terms with it.
We won't come to terms with it till it's winter and then Dixie is ripping. Are you guys ready for an active Dixie?
Honestly, I mean, obviously I hate the destruction side of it. That's the part that I hate about chasing down a Dixie, but in a weird way, I've kind of missed chasing down there.
You guys crazy?
Yes.
Rhetorical question, Garrett.
I don't mind chasing down there, but it is not something I miss.
I honestly kind of miss it a little bit. I don't miss Southern Texas chasing, but I do miss Dixie chasing.
There's just something about the challenge of going down there and then just having to be super strategic. It just, I don't know, it's chasing on hard mode, and, you know, it's just kind of fun.
Yeah, until a bunch of trees, then you get around being something happens.
Well, I didn't say it was easy. I just said it's more difficult. That's part of the challenge, you know. I mean, when you get tornadoes out in like Iowa and Illinois, it's just like free chasing. You got gridded road networks, you got wide open terrain, you've got, you know, cell service. But down in Dixie, you've got like 70-mile-per-hour tree huggers. So you just gotta, yeah, you just gotta be super strategic with how you play.
I have that HC if you're down in Dixie. If that subtropical jet sets up down there, we're going to be in for a busy year in Dixie.
The thing is that, you know, it's hard to know exactly what's going to happen with this year because, well, we have an El Nino that we've never seen before, so we can't really make predictions if we haven't seen it before.
You're definitely not wrong, but it all comes down to that subtropical jet. We gotta just watch and see if we're gonna have it further south where our moisture continuously gets washed into the Gulf, or if Dixie is gonna be sitting right all winter.
It may not be an active winter down there, but it might be an active early spring.
Definitely possible. It's all a game we gotta wait to see if we're gonna play. I mean, I honestly kind of hope that Dixie goes off this winter. Obviously, nobody wants the destruction or anything like that, of course, but it would be nice, unlike last year, where we can have those breaks, you know, because being in the snow all winter, like, I can do it, it's fine, but that, like, hurts mentally. But when you get those Dixie events every once in a while, and you get to drive down south and it's 80 degrees and you gotta turn on the AC, that's just a morale booster itself.
Yeah, exactly. Like, just being stuck in Nebraska when it's negative 15 degrees outside. I mean, at that time of the year, I'm jumping at any opportunity I can to at least just see some warmer weather.
That's my whole thought. Like, I would love some good lake effect events and stuff like that. Those are my favorite to cover, but my goodness, like, if we get a Dixie event, like, every once in a while, a couple times a month, then I would be a very happy man.
I still got to see if maybe one. Oh, it was a nice CV. That might have struck pretty close to you, Redman. But I'd still love to see and try chasing lake effect in there. So, you know, if there's like a good setup out there, I may just come out there and give it a shot.
That wasn't too far away. It was gorgeous.
Yeah, I figured you're up there somewhere. Do you see the structure at all? Like, I can't even really make it out.
Yeah, I mean, there's some, there's some structure here, but it's not what it was.
Looking at radar, it doesn't look as good anymore.
It's definitely not looking as good anymore, but yeah, that's one reason I'm here, make sure it looks terrible. Actually, a couplet's starting to pick up now, so what's happening on the last scan there?
Oh, we better make sure that we go all the way over there just to make sure that couplet doesn't do anything.
Yeah, I don't know what radar you're on. I'm assuming Goodland. I'm on Goodland now, but there is some dust, or some kind of dust bowl right there is where that is located on radar, too.
Interesting. Yeah, I don't have a good view back here. This guy in front of me is just constantly on his brakes somehow, driving with his brakes lights on. But as soon as I get around to him, I should be able to see a little bit better.
I think I found you.
You found me?
I think so.
Here, I'll flash my lights.
That's definitely you.
Hey, buddy. Shoot. Got the HC behind me. Whoa!
There's some kind of...
I do too. I want to see a tornado too, guys. I know. I'm trying. I'm trying to get you guys what you want, because what you guys want is what I want too, but unfortunately I don't think there's gonna be any naders here today. The nader probability index has gotten a little bit on the low side, so alright. I understand how that happens where somebody's just driving with their brake lights.
Otherwise, Redman, that thing's got a gorgeous cut on it. There's dust lofted back there, right where it should be.
I only got around braking. Is this area of interest to the right of the highway?
Yes, definitely decent little ways right up the highway.
Copy. Yeah, I still can't really see around the range. push a little bit further, guys. We'll see if we can see anything up underneath. Whoa!
Getting into a little hail here.
Beautiful CGs on this thing. Holy smokes. Maybe I'll take that road that goes south out of Indianola. Wow, this thing's really putting up the CGs. See how this thing is tracking. Part of me is wondering if it'd be better to just drop south on that road. But, whatever. We'll get up here a little way. Whoa, it's Ashley's birthday. Happy birthday, Ashley. We'll get up here a little ways, guys. We'll see if we can see anything, and if not, we'll probably call it a night. Might get some hail here, though. What kind of hail you got in there?
Not bad at all.
Okay, good. Garrett, you're safe.
That's relieving.
It's saving the best for last.
No.
Or punch. It is one for a golf ball sized hail at 70 mile per hour, guys.
Yeah, it's got a little bit bigger of a stone. Getting some fairly decent RFD here now.
You still see that weird dust thing?
I don't right now. I'm basically almost in it if it's still there.
Yeah, at this point I'm just going to drive into the core of this thing, see if there's any hail around with that.
Yeah, copy. I'm on the, pretty much on the back side here of the circulation. Oh, there was a little bit better of a stone. Still one golf ball.
Leslie, thank you for the super chat there. Food and drink fun, stay safe, and great CGs. Thanks, man. Yeah, the CGs, they've been ripping out here. And great to see you in here. The Queen of KC. This storm is chalked and not chalked yet. Not chalked yet. but it may be soon.
Well, I just sliced right through that sucker.
There you go. I bet this thing looks pretty cool from the other side.
I think it will eventually, but I'm still on the edge of it. Took it 3 6.
Is this you? I'm in front of, or you're I'm behind?
No, I don't see anybody behind.
Shit.
I saw him for baseball. Just came in on the west side of Indianola.
On radar?
Yeah, a storm report came in.
Oh, shoot. Well, I'm in Indianola right now. There you go, chat. Baseball-sized hail reported on this storm, so we'll play our cards right here.
Well, yeah, I may have just avoided that then.
May just get a few glass shards in her hand.
I'm just playing. I was trying to get Garrett to sweat.
No, I was just thinking about Garrett. I was like, I'm basically turning around right now.
I would say I would really do it. I'm not very nervous back here, so.
Oh, no, I just felt that. That was like a pea-sized hail.
Looks like most of it's on or just south of the highway you guys are on by now. Radar is not even indicating 2 inches anymore.
Garrett, we need to keep the cadence play in mind. We can't get too far away.
Yes.
Do you know what time it closes?
No, but I'm gonna assume it's late. Like 1.
We'll get up for you guys.
I just got it. It closes at midnight. But I appreciate you for looking at that.
All I'm doing is driving mostly on the interstate.
Ooh, I just smell a little help down there. That might have been. Oh, here it comes. Here it comes. Here we go. You got like, what are these? Probably like some dimes, maybe peak size, probably right now. Dime. You probably missed the biggest hail. I actually saw a bit of a larger stuff. I think that was possible. is it. It's off the windshield.
Freaking spider webs I see.
Oh, it's bad in here. Where did that come from?
Four spikes.
Derek, can you come pick me up? I can't see.
Yeah, I'll wait till the core passes the road.
I think I'm gonna have to ditch my car here. Hop in your car.
Oh man.
Yeah, so maybe, I don't even think any of that hail there is severe criteria. At least the hail that I experienced. I don't think we went through the worst part of the core, but here, it probably peaked at, well, that's probably the largest stone right there, I just heard. Maybe 1/4 just with the car. Like the biggest hail is on the far western side. Well, Redman, you got any view of the structure?
What was that?
Do you see that structure at all?
No, all I can see was the back end of the range shafts coming around, so I'm going to try to get down towards like over the get southwest of it, get a better view.
Alright, copy that.
That dust swirl was extremely suspicious though. I'm not even joking, so I don't know.
I
I wish
started
there was
my
more light to see what was going on there.
service is it just stopped working here on the iPad, so I haven't had chat or really anything for the last little bit. I'm trying to get an update here.
I mean, if there was anything, there was obviously very weak, but there was some very obvious lofted dust right where those velocities temporarily picked up there. So it's intriguing.
Oh, I just wish we could have gotten down here an hour ago.
Freddy, be sure to check your phone. I sent you a good windshield place of a cook.
Okay, I appreciate that, Brandon. Yeah, I'll probably just have to get a hotel up here and just wait until the morning until they can fix it.
Shit, I guess me being nervous was a good feeling.
Well, Gary, you could have led the charge, and then I wouldn't have had to be the one to go in there and cruise my windshield. I did that for you, Garrett.
I know, I love you, but I just don't want to. I don't feel like losing my windshield right now.
surprised you're still mobile. It looks bad.
Yeah, I'm kind of just guessing where the road is right now, but you know, I can sort of see.
I don't mind. I'll come get you.
It's probably fine, Garrett. I'm just trying to. I just kind of have to like really sit up here. There's one spot just above where the camera is where I can see.
And I'm glad I got through there when I did.
Shoot, McCook 2 years in a row.
This time in the dark.
Next episode of Into the Eye of the Storm Chasers.
Oh yeah, they're gonna do a full hour-long episode on just this. I actually got like maybe 60 mile per hour wind here. Coming from the south, I got like 60 mile per hour southerlies here. So I don't know if this one's like pushing a lot of outflow or what. Or actually,
Yeah, there's pretty good turbulence around it, that's for sure.
this is the circulation here, low key. And now I have like 60 mile per hour northerlies, so I just crossed like a circulation.
Weather-wise, does have a tornado ID in that area, 42%, but...
Yeah, it does. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it does. So maybe I'll turn around and see what's happening.
Lost your windshield, now you're going to lose a side window to a tornado, jeez.
At this point, I probably just need to get picked up, and it's just getting a little too dangerous.
I'm coming for you. I'll come get you.
Look at that! Look at the mezzo here. There's like a little mezzo here.
If you
Chad.
want. If not, don't worry.
Is that lowering on the right side of your screen, Freddy?
Yeah, I think there's like a little mezzo I just drove underneath. Whether it's actually like tornadic or surface base, I have no clue, but it's kind of weird.
Yeah, that's probably what was causing. I almost think there was a weak tour up there. I really do. Obviously, completely uncompensated, but
Toady.
yeah.
Oh shoot, I'll take this 81 south, I guess, and then we'll see what this thing looks like. What the heck? Gary, did you stop?
Yeah.
Oh, you can keep coming. I mean, it's across the road.
Oh no, I'm coming up. I'm coming back. I'm coming toward you now. I just stopped back there while you guys were all in, and then when you were in the middle of it, I was like,
It's like everything's kind of merging and also kind of getting a push from the back. I don't know.
Oh no. Oh no.
Had me a good push from the back.
Oh no, guys. Oh. Shoot, I think
the
Gary,
last few scans look like it's trying to build up back up on the road again. Whatever for.
I think Gary actually believe me. So.
Over there.
Oh boy, he's
There
he's
we
not
are. It
he's
does
not
look
going to be
like there's a
happy
little
when I
area of
tell
rotation, or
him.
maybe that's divergence. East to McCook, just east southeast.
Oh no. Poor guy.
Yeah, I've been able to get
Poor guy.
fairly regular glimpses at all these bases here.
I may have to
There's
get.
kind of a couple
I may
of
have to
different
get
areas
Garrett
mentioned,
his.
it looks like. So
May have to buy him
I'm
dinner.
not seeing anything super suspicious right now, but
I'll get him a. I'll get him. I'll get him a. I'll get him a.
Surprisingly
I'll get him
healthy,
a combo. I'll get him a combo. That'll be my payment for. Apparently it stopped. Brandon texted me and said that Garrett stopped on the side of the road. Oh, poor guy.
10 minutes or so coming into the Loves right now. Got to get me some mod sticks.
Shoot, there you go.
Missed it. I was on the phone with Jade earlier talking about tomorrow's setup, and Valerie came out and sat outside with me while I was on the phone, and I was like, yeah, you know, gotta get them mod sticks. Might as well stop at Love's and get some mod sticks. And he was like, oh yeah, you love the way you eat them. And I looked at Valerie and I was like, I'll show you how I eat the mod sticks. And she was like, yeah, you one-throat them? I was like, nope, that's going in the wrong end. And she was like, you're gross, and then left.
Well, how else are you supposed to eat your mod sticks?
Reed started it, I just finished it.
Oh my God, one just fell. I heard something fall in the back of the car. That was probably like $1,000 thing that just fell, but we'll see. I don't know what it was. Shoot, there's the lorry, sucker. Let's see if I can find. I'm gonna go to this next road. There's a road in like 2 miles. There's like low key like a little wall cloud here. You see that? I don't know if you guys can make that out, but I think we got a little bit of a wall cloud. I seriously don't think this thing is like a surface based, or it's teetering on the edge of being surface based and just going elevated at this point. But we're gonna chase it for a little bit longer. I'm gonna be so shocked if we gotta go to Davenport tomorrow. We got big problems, guys. Big problems. In fact, out of curiosity, I need to see how far away it is from here. This might dictate how much longer I continue on this operation here. Oh, Nelly. Not getting back home till 2:15 a.m. That's a toughie. Hey, Stupidity. Thanks for the $50 super chat, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. A little something for everything you do. I appreciate that, man. I'll put that towards some food and gas tonight. I'll go straight to the food and gas fund. Maybe buying Garrett a little Raising Cane's. Like I said, guys, I'm just gonna go to this road right up here. I'm gonna pull off. That's gonna be probably gonna be my stopping point. I just want to take a peek, a little peek at the storm and see if it's got anything weird going on. And from there, it's probably gonna be time to start heading the other direction, since our ETA again is 2:14 So, oh, here's the road right here. Make sure we actually hit the road. And that would be... That would be the storm. There she is. So, overall, not seeing a whole lot. Jeez, I don't know why I just said it like that. That was weird. I think my voice just had like a freaking aneurysm or something. That was weird.
Hey, you're not that far behind me now. Looks like.
But not seeing a whole lot here.
Everything's kind of ragged looking, but if you got the view I have, you should. I mean, that's still a pretty big base on this.
Oh wait, I thought you needed me to come get you.
I just pulled off here. I just on the side of the road, so I can't go any further.
Okay, I just got out. I'm almost in the McCook now, so.
By the way, Garrett, my windshield's fine.
What?
Oh no. I'm sorry, Garrett. I got a little excited in there. You know, it just windshield's fine. I thought it was gone. I thought it was spiderweb. Oh no. But Canes? Garrett? Shoot. Oh shoot. Guys, I don't think he's happy with me. I don't think he's happy with me. Oh no.
I think this thing's pretty structured here from the southeast. I have to get out and get a shot.
Garrett, I'll get you I'll get you a combo. Just for coming down here to rescue me.
No, you lied to me. You told me that it was broken, and I believed you. You got...
Hey, it started with Brandon. Brandon started it.
Yeah, but that wasn't cool, though. Now I was all worried I'm going on my way to come rescue you, and let alone you're perfectly fine. Now I'm behind.
Guys, I can't believe how gullible Garrett is sometimes, dude. Holy smokes. Oh my gosh, this is chalked. Garrett, I'll get you. Like I said, I'll get you dinner for your for the inconvenience, because I do feel bad, but dude, we were so trying to be sarcastic.
Not even. Not when you said I'll send you the windshield appointment. I mean, I kind of figured that you wouldn't stay in McCook of all places, but I mean, if your windshield was that bad, I did believe that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like I said, I got a little scared when I was in there, and the hail was getting big, and I preemptively said that it broke the windshield, you know, because I thought it was breaking, and then it just didn't break somehow.
Does Garrett know now?
Garrett's not happy.
Well, I mean, I was just trying to test it out whether or not he was actually HC or if he's more Teddy Gear, and I guess he's more Teddy Gear. But it's okay because we love Teddy Gear.
Yeah, I'm gonna get Teddy Gear a Caniac combo from Cane's, just because of his inconvenience here tonight, and then I'll make sure to tuck him into bed all nice and sound tonight, and you know I'll treat him extra special. Oh, thank you for the super chat again there. Yeah, the bromance never it never ends. The bromance
I
never
got everybody
ends.
laughing at me now because of that.
No, my chat's mad at me. They think I'm a horrible person, so there's no laughing going on over here. Also, Garrett, I'm gonna start heading toward home or wherever the heck we're going tonight.
Where are you at? I just turned south out of McCook. Are you down here, or I don't know? I lost you.
Yeah, I'm like 5 miles, maybe about 5, give or take, south of McCook, and I was just looking at there wasn't really a whole lot to be seen, so I was just sitting there talking to Chad. We got another storm coming in with there could be some big hail in that coming toward McCook. Snape, thank you for the super chat there. Help with expenses.
It's gonna grab my keys out of his glove box and eat them into a field now.
I'm being serious. There might be some hail coming into McCook. The core's been intensifying. Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch my keys tonight. I might wake up in the morning and realize that I'm not going anywhere. I had some W Snapes there in the chat for the 50 moment there, so appreciate you, Snapes. ETA to back home is 2:15 a.m.
I can already tell you, I unfortunately would not make it.
That's okay, then.
Gosh dang it, that was my road.
Wait, are you still in McCook?
No, I'm south of there now. I was gonna pull off on that road back there, but then I just wasn't paying attention, and now I gotta go all the way down to DR 712 and turn around.
Oh shoot, yeah, we're about to cross pass here. Yeah, well, you probably just flip around somewhere.
Freddy, I think you're in the area that time you destroyed your windshield, so did Connor, and I got that one crack. That's where we all looked down south of McCook.
Yeah, actually, that's exactly where we just drove through. Yeah, that was my best hail intercept last year. Like that was a lot of fun. Oh wait, Garrett. Oh, that's you.
Yeah, it's me.
If the Lion turns on his lights and flips a U-turn in the middle of the road.
I'll block traffic.
There better not be freaking baseballs in this.
Well, if the other one was dropping baseballs, I can't imagine what this thing is.
This thing is a beautiful spaceship, is what it is. Amazing structure down here.
I am very much looking forward to the photos that you got.
Yeah, it's just a big stacked flying saucer. Actually very compact. I say big, but just this round thing almost over top of me now. It's just wild.
Shoot. This hail core is actually pretty beefy here.
Hey, are we sure we want to go into that?
I mean, what is it even like born for?
You just go into McCook, and if the hail starts getting big, sit at the gas station.
Yeah, true. You just do that. Just gotta claim our pump. Too bad there aren't any overpasses nearby.
I too can be a bridge bozo.
There's a pretty good wind coming out of this. There's like 50 just outflow.
Yeah, there is.
Maybe the hail will be an extra wind driven. You still back there, Garrett?
Yeah, I'm just taking it a little slower, that's all.
Oh, I see it back there.
The scan on reflectivity just absolutely took a dump. Or maybe did the radar... Oh, Goodland's radar went down.
There we go. Now we're talking. Here's some hail. Wind driven.
Why would their radar go down at all times? I'm telling you, they do that kind of thing.
Some pretty strong wind in here.
Like the economy.
Pretty good wind in this thing. Well, Chad, maybe we'll lose our windshield as punishment for using Garrett.
Well, the more I look at it, I probably should have gone west on the trip instead of south.
Hard to see. I just turned east here. Say hail size right now is peaking at around 9. Wow.
They dropped 3 dimes.
what can you see in this?
Just gotta trust. But no, not quite angry dying, more like... actually, not very good. More like disturbed dying. Maybe some quarters in here. Maybe. Just gotta slip through. Yeah, that was storm to the north.
So that was an old group chat of some sort there. Freddy and people. Well, I put the few of the macro camera on there.
Doesn't even have like running lights on.
Maybe I'll see
They don't even have lights on?
I don't know how I did that, but
The heck is this? I don't know if these guys have headlights on or what. Oh yeah, that's beautiful.
thank you, sir. That was this southern portion, so I feel like there's kind of two different cells here.
Yeah, it looks like the southern portion's getting ingested or whatever is developing.
I would agree.
Well, I think I've made it through the forest.
Fine wood. Thing is, it looks like it's like sucking in a new cell just developed in front of it there. I'm wondering if that's going to make that core just explode. Hopefully not for your safety.
Well, we should be good. I see that one off to the north. That one's been building up too. There's like multiple cells that are just exploding around the club. So should be a fun night in the cook area.
Yep. Yeah, I'm just getting down here to the Overland soon, and I'm going to go rest to try to reposition first photos, see what this thing does. Go west out of Oberlin and may shoot up a North Highway or something back up towards it again. I don't know.
Oh, I'm curious to see what tomorrow's.
I'm back going again. I let that wind pass. There's a couple of decent stones in here in the puff, actually. Every now and again I get a loud noise.
Have you made it out of a coach yet?
I'm on my way out, yes.
I see you guys are going back east now, aren't you?
Shoot, I may have to send a super chat apology to
Oh, we are.
maybe a formal and written apology.
Yeah, I thought you guys were still like pushing through it to the west. This might not have enough. It looks like it might be worse for you guys.
Let's see how tomorrow is trending. Mainly out in Illinois. It's still doing its thing. There's it. Still has a weird setup out there. And I don't know if it's honestly worth, at that stage, I don't know if that's worth going out. It looks like a downtrend. Yeah, I don't know if I need to go out there and chase that. If that's how it looks, so may hedge my bets out here in Nebraska. Chat, did we do good today? Radar chase, 1 out of 10. What do you guys, how would you guys rate my performance today? 1 out of 10. I want to see what you guys think. Be honest. 1 out of 10, rate my performance today. So I'm chasing ASMR. Shoot, we need to make, that could be like a, one of those 100 million view videos. I hate the Midwest. Promise. Oh, I hate the Midwest. Holy smokes, you guys think we knocked out of the park today with a 10 out of 10, 12 out of 10, 100 out of 10. Jiminy. Anybody that puts anything less than a 5 gets auto banned. This is not rigged. But anybody that puts less than a 5 is getting banned for bullying.
There's quite a bit of flooding there was, and I let it cook. I can only imagine what after all these storms go through, what that's gonna look like.
Out of 10, 10 plus, 15 out of 10. Shoot. 100 out of 100. Garrett will not agree with these ratings. Yeah, Garrett would definitely, he'd be giving me a 1 star, and shoot, he might even sue me for that. I don't know. I'll wake up in the morning and I'll be getting served. Urban, you're getting banned 4.9. That's mods. You guys know what to do, like Urban. Oh my gosh, the wind too of the 4. Guys, mods. Get rid of them. Get rid of them. This is not rigged. 2.0. Yep, you're gone. Mods, why aren't you getting rid of them? That should be a perma ban. Lifetime ban. Oh boy, well chat, we've made it out of the storm, so it might be about time for us to wrap the old stream up here, because we're not going to be doing any chasing from here on all the way back home, but we'll see what we end up doing tomorrow, whether we're chasing in Nebraska or out in Illinois. We'll see what happens. There's a chance we don't even chase tomorrow. There's many things that could happen, so we'll just have to wait and see how things pan out in the morning, and we'll just go based off of our morning data there. But as always, appreciate you guys all for tuning into the stream. I'm gonna set the rate up so you guys can watch Garrett, because Garrett will probably stream for a while long. Garrett usually likes to stream a lot longer than I do, so if you guys want to still kind of hang with us, feel free to go on over there. It should auto send you guys all over to Garrett's stream, so maybe you guys can apologize on my behalf for the the accident that occurred not too long ago. So maybe you guys can help mend the situation there with Garrett. But real quick, let's see. Lucky Shot with the super chat. Appreciate you, man. Thanks for being out there, bud. Some fuel money for you later. Hey, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you there for the fuel money. I can put that towards some top fuels, detergent, top fuel. But, all right, real quick, I got to set up the redirect. That's good to go. Should be able to send you guys all on over there. So take care, everybody. You guys all have a great rest of your night, evening, and as always, appreciate all the super chats and memberships, all the support, everybody that's subbed, like the stream, just watch the stream. You guys are the reason that we're able to do this. So it's kind of weird. I got the camera here, so I'm like looking straight at the camera even though I'm driving down the road. It's pretty rad. So anyway, take care, everybody. Have a good night, Mod Squad. Appreciate you guys as always. You guys are the best. And Candace, hey, you're the 15 months of membership. Let's go, Candace. But anyway, send you guys over to Garrett here. Take care, and see you guys on the next stream. So good night, everybody.